to the future. Boom 106.9 gives you 15 minutes of the biggest throwbacks. Party jumping.
Lady love, this woman, she's like a blessing from above. Got to let them know that.
Talking about you, might as well I tell you by the thoughts that I've been hiding. A list so long I hardly know where to start.
Lady love,
don't be offended if I tell you you're a hell of a kind of woman, and you do something special to my heart. I see you as a queen and a lady. No ifs, no buts, no maybe. The only thing sweeter than mine.
Back to the future.
Keep up as the same queen and lady. Keep the standard steady. The only thing sweeter than my honeycomb.
watch out. This man out on the everyday. This same woman reminiscing. Old man she been missing. Committing the ultimate sin. When I you make entrance with safekeeping. Every single thing. When me think you left the boy, can you think there with him? Seeking around privately meeting. Must you tell yourself that don't be sleeping. Show me love you so much. I mean I want you nothing. I'm going to put you on the manners with sweet discipline.
And now let me tell you what joy it is to have you. And no two people in the world could be the same.
Lady love,
you provide me with inspiration. I know I'm in the right direction. You're always there, come sun, come rain. See you as a queen and a lady.
Back to the future time.
Snow, but snow, lady. The only thing sweeter than my.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Me love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning. Love me car, me love me, me love me money and thing. But most of all, respect to the maximum from Houston to Gumbo Jones and love the article can done. Hear me now. Lord of mercy.
Let's go.
Me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning. Love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing.
Oh, bring them all, Shady, bring the brown one.
And dance, Suzette and Nadine, wanna what the whole vibe of them thinking. Them a plan and them a con and them a scheme, cause them want much of me and me browning. But all the rumor them a spread and a fuck up her head, man.
Bring the brown one, Shady.
And she know what she alone and me must come back home.
Here one.
We don't stop crying for all black woman.
Say in other words, even though we love the brown ones, we love the black ones as well.
Hear me now. We don't stop crying for all black woman. Respect all the girl them with them.
Come in the life.
For all black woman.
Come on, share up the life. Share the thing now.
Black is beauty, Unubola is one in a million. Having from birth a natural suntan. Smooth like
Mary, come on, share the thing, Mary, share it.
take care of your complexion. What am I do? What am I try? Where the whole of them a plan? Don't get me wrong because we love black woman and we don't stop cry. For all black woman, respect all the girl them with that complexion. We don't stop cry. For all black woman, nothing's about for no complexion. Someone
Feeling lonely, now you're gone and left.
No, Shady. You love the brown ones, you love the black ones, but you're feeling lonely, say Shady. Come on, Shady. Talk to them. Here we go. Come and shop the life, shop the thing. Share up the damn thing we sing. Come on, Shady, let me wake them up, Shady, let me wake them up.
Yo, my princess gone.
Run it from the top again. Run it from the top again. Run it from the top again.
Let us wake them up, Shady. Let's go. It's Tuesday morning. We take it to hell to them on a Tuesday. Let me go. Come on, Shady thing.
Far, far away. And she left me a note saying she's going to stay.
Rosalind Ledler.
Princess gone far, far away. And she left me a note saying she's going
His style coming in now. His style. Listen up.
Old people say no run down bus and no run down woman. Style.
You call that the money pull up, Shady. We won't take the money, we take the lives. We take the shares and the lives.
Old people say no run down bus and no run down woman. Cause when you get left the whole wide world will
Mesopotamia, good morning to you.
Me now watch no face, just a cut and clear. Yes, me a move.
Good morning to you, Carapan. Good morning to you.
People that wish me good, God blessing be unto you.
Don't try to diss me, girl. You're not the only one in this world.
Every damn one is a big pull up. Every damn one. Come, Shady. Let me walk this morning. Walk with me.
Yeah. Don't try to diss me, girl. You're not the only one in this world. I have my rights to pick and choose. Don't believe
El Nigo, good morning to you, buddy. Oh gosh, buddy, El Nigo. You know it is.
But you fail to understand that I'm not like the other guy you met. You break their heart to leave them to fret.
All you coming, you see Shady dancing. Come. Shady live, you can see Shady dancing.
Disrespect.
A girl man a run you down. Take him.
Shady!
This is my party.
Back to the future.
A girl man a run you down.
This is how to get your damn morning started.
All girls, big up man, you no afraid of no mate. Watch this, no man.
Watch it.
A girl man a run you down, girl, and don't feel your fault. Take him, girl, you no business. A girl man a run you down.
Watch it.
Take him, girl. Watch this, man.
Watch it.
Them a bubble, watch a girl, them a wine.
What the clown do you? Sit down.
In the back of the class. Glenn the morning, baby. Yeah. Share the life, baby. Share the life.
Yeah. Oh, cherry, oh, baby. Don't you know I'm in love with you?
Where you know about this?
If you don't,
Where you know about this?
what part you left from me?
Next one, tell them, Shady.
Because I've been waiting for you to come right in.
Where they know about this?
That we are together. Please make all my joys come over.
Come, Shady. Come, Shady. Come, Shady. Walk, Shady. Lavon King, morning, Kind of one, morning.
Now them show me them.
Kind of one, morning.
Well, I will deal with them case.
Judy Davis, good morning to you, darling.
You otherwise than to just hospitalize. Hey, carpenter, how do you do? Make me a coffin, suckle up to make a few. Well, this is Pinchas and I am only passing through. I'm gonna show them what I'm gonna do. When me sing, we chop over any talents for per shoulder.
Watch it.
Day before this honor, we chop over any talents for.
We're making beds this morning.
If they not step up, see it like a.
We're making beds this morning.
Ice cream sound boy. No.
Take me back together, small jams.
Ice cream sound.
Watch it, Shady.
Want no ice cream sound, it is too soft for me. No ice cream sound.
Is this song clash time, Shady? Is this song clash time?
No ice cream sound. I don't want no ice cream sound, it is too soft for me. I don't want no ice.
Is there somebody in the life called Marine Gloucester that related to you, Shady? Marine Gloucester. Speak up like you're here on the testament.
That's my mother.
That's your mother. Oh, big hard back man like you talk about morning, mommy. Say better morning. Say better good morning.
That's my mother.
That's your mother.
Morning, mommy.
All right, let me play one for all the mothers. Find one for all the mothers this morning. We in 5 more minutes remaining in the Back to the Future segment. Yeah, it's Tuesday morning and it's Take It to Hell to Them Tuesday. And that's what we're gonna do this morning. Hold on. Yeah. Morning, Chester in Taiwan. Chester say, Bing, I just spoke to you. You were sounding like you could hardly move. What happened? My mic, Chester. My mic. One for all the mothers. You ready? Ready for the mothers? Ready for the mothers?
Wow.
All the mothers.
Yeah.
All the mothers.
Shuggy. Yeah. This one goes out to all my women, you know. Not strong.
All of them. The strong.
So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman.
Debbie, are you a mother?
She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman.
Glenda, are you a mommy?
With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman.
Move that, Shady. One time.
Wow.
What? One time, Shady. Next one.
Love you. I could never repay you for all the love you give to me.
Mommy.
Repay you for all the love you give to me and everything you've shown to me. Now look at the man I'm
Lyndon B. Fit, guys. Vibes Cartel, James Money. Morning, buddy. Turn it up loud in it.
No doubt you're worthy, and the least I can say to you is thanks, moms. My mother, moms, my moms, me mama.
Wait for the next one, eh?
My mother, moms,
listen to the next one. Watch the next one.
Hey mama, hi mama. Oh my, oh mama don't cry. Gonna keep you by the flame so high. Reaching out to all the mothers in the world.
All of them.
Sometimes it's just the way things are to be, yeah. Thank you, mama, for the 9 months you carried me through. All those pain and suffering. No one knows the pressure you bear, just only you. Give you all my love, oh yeah. Thank you, mama, for the 9 months you carried me through. All those pain and suffering.
And your fathers who are mothers as well too.
Just only you. It's my words and my tongue. Mama, I will never let you down. I'll never go away. I'll always be around. You know why you do it, such love that you found. I'm always gonna let you wear that crown. Through the roughest of times, you maintain your calm towards your only end, while sheltering me from the storm. And when it's cold, you wrap me in a towel so warm. Oh my, I'm so glad I was born. Thank you, mama, for the 9 months you carried me in.
Okay, we're gonna jump into the bacchanal hour right now. It's 7 o'clock in SVG and the Eastern Caribbean. Let's go to the top. Here we go. It's 7 o'clock. Shady, take me away. Here we go.
Boom Nation! It's that season again. The time to bring in the holidays and share out the love and tradition. Share out the Christmas on Boom 1069 and IKTV. The place you can be on a gift list every day. This December, every weekday, we're giving you a shot to win some serious holiday treats. We're talking chocolates, cakes, rum punch, things that set the holiday mood just right. Tune in from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Listen for the cue to call and say the phrase "Share Out a Christmas" on Boom 1069. Nail it and you're on our Christmas gift list. Then every day at 5:30 p.m. we spin that wheel. If your name is picked, we call you live on air to hear you say "Share Out the Christmas" on Boom and IKTV. The prize is yours. If not, we spin again and call another person. Let's make sure everyone's feeling the love this Christmas. Keep it locked, be ready, and make sure you're on that list. Brought to you by IKTV and Boom 1069. Wake up with the real Badman Bing and DJ Shady on OMG in the Morning, sharing out the Christmas cheer.
I could feel it down in the Caribbean, coming away from my mother. It's Christmas, coming. It's Christmas. And we painting all of the house of lights. When you see it, you must look twice. It's Christmas. I said coming. Oh, we having a nice time. We drinking sorrel. Oh, we having a nice time. We having a nice time. Oh, we having a nice time. We having a nice time.
Give a little to Mr. John. No, we ain't got no mistletoe.
It's Christmas.
Coming.
It's Christmas.
I can see all of them Christmas tree. You know it's affecting me.
It's Christmas.
It coming.
It's Christmas.
Bring the feeling. We having a nice time. This Christmas feeling. Say what?
We having a nice time.
Bring the feeling. Oh, yeah. We having a nice time. A nice time. Drinking rum and we drinking beer. Serenading every way.
It's Christmas.
It coming.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. Do it all of the ham for spite. I feel leave some gold, yes, night.
It's Christmas.
It coming.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. Whoa. We having a nice time in the night morning, and we carol. We having a nice time. Smell the ham by way. It violent. Whoa. Aye, we having a nice time. A nice time.
Them trees are looking all so bright.
Decorated with neon lights.
It's Christmas.
It coming.
It's Christmas.
I'm waiting out to receive my gift.
You know it's something I can't resist.
It coming.
It's Christmas.
I said coming.
OMG in the morning.
We having a nice time. We having a nice time.
We having a nice time.
We having a nice time.
This Christmas feeling.
We having a nice
time.
We having a nice time.
It's Christmas.
OMG in the morning.
That's how it's gonna be this Christmas with us, Shady and myself, and we're gonna have a nice time. Good morning to you folks. We're inside the 7 o'clock hour. It's 4 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's Tuesday morning, and you know on a Tuesday morning we take it to them on a Tuesday morning. Put back on my glasses, cause things, yeah. My apologies for being absent. Yeah, but never mind that. We're going past that. So let's go. It's no going back. Bad man don't go back. Bad man go forward. Yeah, real bad man that is. Yeah. As per usual, let me let you know what to expect during the course of the morning. At 7:45 this morning, we got Council Jomo Thomas will be joining us at 7:45. He go up until 8 o'clock. At 8:15, we got the small boss Candyman will be joining us. Yes, Candyman at 8:15 this morning. Well, I see Lavon and the thing this, so maybe we might get some more bacchanal from here in Lavon. Maybe he and Lavon might have a fight up again this morning. Yeah, Lavon, what is it? Maybe you and Candyman might have a fight up this morning. Yeah, at 8:30 this morning we have Chester's questions, and I listened to it. Right, I listened to it while I was driving in this morning, and Chester is just like. I don't know. I don't know, Chester, what brain food you just eat, really. You know what I mean? Chester's got a serious Chester's questions segment this morning. You know, you really gotta not just hear, you gotta listen and you gotta pay attention to Chester's question this morning. I tell you, it's quite interesting. And he's got a video that he sent with it, but I'm not sure if we will get an opportunity to play Chester's questions video. That should come after Chester's questions, but we'll see. We'll try and see, right, Shady? Yeah, it's not a long video. It's a video with Prime Minister Gonsalves being interviewed in is it Caracas, Venezuela? But anyway, we'll see. We sorted it all out this morning because it's Tuesday morning and we're taking it to 11 on a Tuesday morning. At 9:45 this morning, we got Dr. Richards joining us right here on OMG. He will wrap it up after all the bacchanal this morning. Yeah. Now, you see, we've got this Christmas banner. You see the Christmas banner around there? You know what I mean? It's Christmas, yeah? And you know it's Christmas time? Yeah. And not because it's Christmas time, that means the thing going hold up, yeah? We're going forward, all right? So, expect that. James Jones, good morning. Jeffrey Providence, good morning to you too, Jeffrey. Yeah, morning. Okay. So, there is here to listen for any lies spread on this station, then shut down show like how I shut down Vincy is you. Jeffrey, what the hell are you talking about? What is he talking about? What did he shut down? What did he shut down? Jeffrey, what is wrong with you this morning? Anyway. I can't deal with you this morning. I can't fight up with you this morning. Not this morning, Jeffrey. But maybe this is the morning I should fight up with Jeffrey because it's take it to hell to them this morning. Yeah? So in my absence, I've been hearing and I've been seeing things going on. In my absence, I've heard about a tourist ship making its first call to SVG for the first time, and it couldn't dock because cargo boat was where the tourist ship was supposed to go. Now I don't understand the details. Maybe somebody can call me, and maybe somebody can tell me, enlighten me what the details are, because how is cargo ship going with tourist ship supposed to go? Shady, what the hell is that? What is that all about? What is you don't tell me you don't know. Do not tell me you do not know. And speak into the mic. Project your voice. Speak like you are here under your arm.
Our main cargo port was damaged during the burial hurricane. Right. July the 1st. So some ship cannot go alongside the
cannot go alongside.
So they accommodate them at the cruise ship port.
Okay. So cargoes now going at the cruise ship board.
Yes,
so the port authority didn't know that a tourist ship was coming.
Yeah, those cars are already logged. Like,
so how the hell you can't tell it? I hope that ship.
No, the car ferry is damaged. That's why it's still there.
Oh,
There's a
is the
hole
car
in-
fairing?
Yeah, there's a hole in the side of it's hull.
A hole in the ship?
Yeah.
A hole in the car ferry ship?
Yeah, just above the water line. The water.
So it can't move?
I am not.
Don't tell me
I'm
you
not
know. You,
specialized
don't tell me you
in
don't know.
this.
You know. I know you know. I know you know. I know you know. And you just tell me you have all have elections to
could
it.
anchor out in the harbor or something, but I don't know.
So
I
it
don't
can't.
know why. I
So
don't
it
know.
can't. It can't move. I mean, our harbor is not a choppy harbor. We have waves and all things. So it couldn't pull out and drop anchor outside.
Or
So
maybe
the tourist ship could have.
or maybe the cruise ship could have anchor in the harbor, like when we have three, one used to anchor out and use the
Well,
tender.
I see people calling. So I see phone lines ringing. So somebody go help me with this. Good morning. Somebody must help me with this. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Bing.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Shady.
Don't tell Shady good morning. Don't tell
No, Shady, I tell him good morning to him. He must come straight and learn to talk out, because when he come right, he just laugh.
And say they have election to win.
I shoot him in the foot right now.
When Catman called, yeah. So what's the story now? What's the story?
Let me tell you, right? This is something I have been beating on all the time, and it's something that I would not stop. Now, you have a cruise ship terminal was built for a capacity of the cruise ships when you have your season. And this is something that the Vincentian and the whole country wait on as a season. And people go and prepare for this. Now, you have a ship coming. You have the schedules of the ship. A car boat came to St. Vincent. It has a hole up at the bow section above the hull. It's way above the water mark. You want to tell me that ship come in there and they couldn't anchor that ship out in the ocean as it normally used to do? When other ships are when they were near the container port there, that ship used to be outside anchor until ready to come in. Now, they have no highway, nothing at all. You have a big ship come with 2,280 something passengers, and we allow that ship to leave St. Vincent, come inside and just leave St. Vincent because you have a ship dock up at the cruise ship terminal. Now, I think that is a willful act. I will send you the photo of where the hole is at. I feel that is a willful act to say, well, look, you see why the port needed, and if you don't know why this needed, so they come up with all sorts of excuses. Now, I am hoping that ship, when it stays there, they will be collecting enough funds to contribute back to the country by losing that cruise ship. Because now you have the cruise ship supposed to be coming Wednesday. I'm hearing, but Friday we're supposed to have another one. Now, if one come Wednesday and one coming Friday, is that ship gonna still stay there? That wasn't built for that. That ship could have only go to Camden Park. You must have been can't go down there. Anchor it in the harbor. Our harbor is very big.
Do you know how big the hole in
I would send you that photo right now.
Do that. Thank you very much.
Right now.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's get somebody, some people calling us 451-1069 or 455-10. Yeah, George. No, I live in St. Vincent. I ain't been in St. Vincent. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we got a call coming in here on the WhatsApp live. Let's see what's going on here. Good morning, caller. You're live.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Joseph. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing very well. How about you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. For the caller who just called it. Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead. We're listening to you. Go ahead.
I'm good. For the caller who just called it, there's a damaged ship. That ship cannot leave the dock until
Paula, we're listening to you. Could you please continue? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Continue. Don't listen to your radio. Listen to your phone and continue, please. We're hearing you.
All right. Okay. There's a damaged ship there. That ship cannot leave the port where it's damaged. It cannot leave the dock because it's unsafe. That ship become an unsafe ship.
Okay.
Investigation have to go on before the ship even leg one line fully move.
Okay.
So the ship cannot move from there. The problem with the mistake what they do is put the car boat over there. That's the mistake. That's not the ship problem. That's St. Vincent problem.
Okay. Are you working at the Port Authority by chance? By any chance?
No.
Okay.
I'm a sailor. I
Okay. I got you.
Voice song from
Okay.
Hey, Shady, what's up? This your boy, man. What's going on?
No, I catch your voice.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe we could get Travis from who's a man from cruise ship. Maybe what he may tell us what are the protocols. Good morning, it's Caller. Caller, good morning. You're live.
Good morning, Bing. Good morning.
Travis, morning. Oh, you see?
Yeah, but I ain't here to talk about cruise ship at all.
No. But what are the protocols before you talk about what we're going to talk about? What are the protocols?
Well, I will tell you this much, right? Do you remember when the cruise ship was built? Cruise ship terminal was built?
The terminal, yes.
Do you remember that Atley Hall was built around the same time?
Yes.
Because the major cruise ship companies require that. For very reasons of what just happened to that cargo ship. So we are pushing a tourism product and don't understand that you need proper hospitals and you need facilities like Atley Hall to complement them.
Oh.
The biggest slap in the face of this administration right now is Atley Hall. That ship should have been able to cruise down to Atley Hall and get their hull welded, whether above water or underwater. They should have been able to get their hull welded and be on their way. They should not be tied up here for 3-4 days. It's disgusting. I don't even want to go into the tourism product and how it's affecting our boys. Let our boys fight that battle themselves, to be honest.
Okay.
I think this administration has shown us enough for us to tell them thank you and have a good rest of your life.
I find Atley maybe a tight space for that ship.
No. What he's saying? If Atley Hall was in existence,
I know, right? I know the size of the ship and the size of Atley Hall.
Yeah, but you don't have to go on the inside. You could park on the outside.
Have one tugboat.
Anyway, Travis, continue. Let's say Travis. Go Travis.
Okay, so you still have Union Island without a gas station. They are still pouring gas.
No.
Yeah. No, do you remember the
fire and the yeah.
So the people in Union Island is still pouring gas in a drum, and then from a drum to a gallon jug, and then into your cars.
Shady family Union Island.
That's true.
Shady's from East and Shady's is very fine. That's a nice. Nah. Oh God.
I'm giving Shady some stuff to ask his comrade Candyman this morning.
But Shady's from Union Island. Shady's from Union Island. He just said yes. What you just said is true.
Bing, I got more for you. All the hospitals and clinics from Barrowly go down has to drive to a Braxa depot to get gas in the ambulances. Can you imagine that?
Hold on. Say that again for me and say it slowly because you're telling lies or you miss. So I misunderstood something. What did you say?
Not Leeward Chateaubriand Smart Hospital. The one ambulance they have has to drive to a Braxa depot, either in Cane Hall or Georgetown or over the Dry River, to get fuel. And they cannot take fuel in a jug. By the time the driver reach Cane Hall and go back to North Leeward, the tank half again.
What kind of...
And if he has to, and if Cane Hall don't have fuel, and he has to reach Raboka, the driver say by the time he reach back Chateaubriand, the tank almost empty again.
No man, oh God man, no man.
So I call somebody at the hospital who works in the inventory department, a very good friend of mine. And she said they had some issues with pilferage, right? So I asked her, if such a big, intelligent administration with so many staff in the administration, if their only solution to stop pilferage is to send an ambulance from Rosal, off Chateaubriand, or Barrowly, all the way to a Braxa depot over the Dry River, because Cane Hall is almost always out of fuel. If that's the only solution this administration could come up with all the intelligence they have to stop filth rate of gasoline, is really sad. I think we are way more intelligent than that, and we could come up with way more sustainable solutions than that.
But Travis, hold on, before you go. If the hospitals, the ambulances, the hospitals have to do that, what does the police do? The police vehicles?
Well, the police don't have vehicles, basically. I'll tell you one more thing. I was driving past here. I went up Vilneck to pick up one of my rentals from a client. And I see vehicles for the government that they rented. Rental vehicles taking fuel at Canal. I have videos taking fuel at Braxa. So it looks like all government vehicles are now being fueled at Braxa, which means Braxa need an increased capacity, which means they need to make provisions for the urgency of ambulances. It can't be an ambulance from North Leeward Shuttlebus show up in Canal and being told, we are out of fuel, you need to go to Rabuka. By the time the driver reach Rabuka and drive back to Shuttlebus, the tank empty again.
God, man, oh gosh, man. Oh, gosh.
And we are laughing, right? Gosh, we are laughing about this, but this is people's life on the line, man.
But what about something as simple as a purchase order from the nearest gas station, fuel station? Or is it that the gas stations are not taking purchase orders from the government?
Me, I don't see how a gas station can tell a government we are not taking a PO from you. I don't see how that works. The government, you and I both know how deeply involved the government is in bed with gasoline or fuel around this country in terms of price setting and all of that. They have full control. The gas stations to me is just a disseminating point. With that being said, then, I think I won't even put Boom on notice with this because, with all honesty, Boom does one of the best jobs with the morning show of bringing the issues of St. Vincent to life. But there is a lot of micro issues with our tourism product that needs to be fixed before we start thwarting all these macro things. We could thwart all these hotels that we want. Until we fix these micro issues, proper hospitals for people to go if they fly here. When people decide to fly to your country, they are checking your healthcare services and how up to date it is. How quick can they get an MRI? How quick can they get a CT scan? They're checking. Do you have air ambulance service? Do you have insurance in this country that covers air ambulance service? They're checking all these things. People don't just leave their homes and come miles away to your country for fun. They cover all T's, dot all I's and cover all T's. That's not how it works at all. And I see we are very much interested in a lot of big buildings, in a lot of big projects. We don't maintain nothing in this country. And Sherry, I know it's your government, but let me tell you something. That's the fourth ship back on the cruise ship terminal. 4 consecutive ships back on the cruise ship terminal to offload vehicles. So which means the first 3 of them was before burial. So I don't know what the explanation is for the 3 that docked there before burial. Just so you know, Shady. Anyway, guys, good morning.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of Flintstone operation, especially with the ambulances that you're talking about. I mean this.
Bing.
We talking about people's lives here.
Bing. There is a mass movement of water tanks from Atley Hall out of the bush. They've been down in bushes in Atley Hall since 2021.
Yes, I've got photographs of that.
There was a mass movement of about 300. It went to a depot in Lacqua. There was a mass movement of about 300 went to North Leeward. And there's mass movement. And guess what? I love my people of North Leeward, but we got the most rivers in this country and we got the best water down there in this country. I would like to see a mass movement of those water tanks heading to the Grenadines, to the people who crying for water down there. I see in live upon live of people bawling for water in Union, going to the police stations, begging for water. And this wicked administration moving water tanks into North Leeward. And I love me people down there, and I'm glad when they getting free stuff. But let we put this stuff with the pain there, man. The pain is in the Grenadines. Let we stop the nonsense. And I would love to see my North Leeward people receive all them tanks, put them on the wharf, and call Union people, tell them bring them boat, come take them. That would be a good act of humanitarian if I see that.
Buddy, wow, that's a lot in one. Good day, Travis. All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank
you, buddy.
Good morning.
You too, buddy. Cool. Yes, we got another call. 4511069, or you can call us on the WhatsApp line at 4551069. Ambulances have to leave. Oh, what kind of flamestone operation? Caller, good morning, you're live.
Good morning, Brother Bing.
Good morning, Brother Hammer. You used to work at Jesco, which used to disseminate fuel and diesel and all these things, right?
Yes, please. So I could give you the information.
So you have first-hand information. Go ahead.
Let me give support to my brother, and I beg and make a recommendation. Use the brother who just called in.
Travis Harris. Travis
Harris. Put him in that slot for some. You could rotate him with Mr. Weeks and Jomo.
Make a point. We're running out of time. Make a point, please. Get to your
point. Because what I'm saying is that we're not getting the truth. The reality is that Baxter with Jesco, I worked at Jesco. In fact, I worked at Jesco when 2 times. I worked with the NDP. I worked and I was recommended to go there. Recommended from the.
I want to get something. How was the fuel disseminated? What was the operations?
We had very serious differences between the way it was done before and the way it was done under the ULP. So what happened is that the purchase order, you get a purchase order, you go to government, and you get fuel, ambulance, police office. You know the problem when all these government purchase orders and they come in for the gas. When the time comes for Jesco to get the money, and they go, the great Mr. Gonsack would only up by 2,000 and give us 5,000. So we can't buy back. So Charles is right. We can't buy the fuel because we're not getting the monies from the great government that you all call them. And so you know how we used to get. You know how we could have pulled back the ambulance coming. Sometimes gas literally run out. You know how we get in monies? The only how we could get gas back in that tank is from the private sector. And Bigger Bigs was one of them. Franco Construction was one of them. And so you all must understand. Now we gone from Jesco to Braxton. It's worse. We can't even get money to pay salaries. And so for me, right now, and then we had a bigger problem, corruption. Walkers allowed to steal out gas, 800 gallons of gas, Mr. Gonsalves away of it, and promoted from Jesco to Braxton. Right now, I'm telling you, let me go on a little. Purchase order. No government institution, not even you, will accept any purchase order from God because they don't have the money. The treasury is bankrupt. Charles, thank you very much. Health. We've been talking about the tourism. You know why we only have about 3 million tourists in 15 years? All the other countries, similar to 1,500, 150,000, tourists. You see little, think it's 1 million. St. Lucia, 700 million cruise ship tourists are talking about, and all the yacht is gone. Because they're not going to come here with this high crime. Thank you, my brother, who called there. And no hospital. If any of those tourists come here, and any of them, God forbid, get in serious trouble, they have to find something quick to fly because there's no money, no medicines, no proper system. And every day you hear weeks and we call them Candyman, Jomo Thomas, and pushing all these falsities, and here you have one man could dispense it. There is a serious situation. Well, let me say one last thing in the post. I'm not talking here, people do, we can't call here and see what has happened. Maybe there could have been some consequences. But the reality is, do you know how many ships done gone in St. Kitts and St. Lucia, Grenada? What? Administration, get him out, But who we going to put in?
All right. Okay.
Who we going to put in? We can't put in.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Hamo. Thank you very much. Take it easy, my brother. Okay, take it easy. Thank you very much. Lots of love to you. All right. Thank you very much. Now, there's a bigger question here. What is the plan now, moving forward, with our cruise tourism sector? Now, I know it can't be like that forever. It's not going to be like that forever. How long is it going to take to have that situation fixed? How long? Caller, good morning. You're live.
Hey, morning, Bing.
Morning, Rasbo.
Bing. Sometimes I just have to laugh. In a number of government institutions, most of the statutory institutions, sometimes they create positions for people. And then these individuals think they could run those particular institutions when they're not doing the work. You see that thing with a gas thing, Bing? Government vehicles, police vehicles, they could go to private gas stations with a purchase order and get gas if there's no gas at Jesco now, Braxa. No, this thing about money is not being paid to Jesco. A position was created at Jesco called a credit control officer. And that officer was not doing his work properly. I know that for a fact. I could tell you that. I worked in a ministry at one point in time. And that officer sent in a list saying that the ministry owed Jesco. At the point in time, it was Jesco. $51,000 something. When we check, they say we didn't pay for all these things. When we checked our records, they were paid $46,000 plus. We had to check numbers, every single thing through the system, every one of them. I submitted that thing to Jesco. You know that individual a week later sent back the exact list saying we owe them that. We had only owed them close to $5,000 out of the $51,000, and those were very recent at the point in time. So sometimes I hear these people coming in airwaves, you know, Bing. That is why you don't really hear me calling, you know, because sometimes people, it irritates me. And I don't know why there are some people who just hate this country called St. Vincent the Grenadines, Vincentians, and no one. I don't know why they don't want another planet. Why they don't go bodies to a battle in off the mainland. Why do we hate our country so? I don't understand this thing with us, you know. And then we say we're patriots. Probably PEAR hyphenated TRWS.
A citizen of this country.
Yeah, they need to just leave the joint, man. Leave it. You know, this thing. We need to do that.
But Rasbo, you will agree with me. This situation, it's just uncanny. It just can't. You can't have ambulances doing that, going so far to get fuel. By the time you get back there, your fuel done, because these ambulances only could carry
X amount
of gas.
Fuel in the tank. Yeah. I don't know what transpires now, Bing, but what I know, you slapping, for instance, police stations, rural hospitals, they used to get drums, and those things used to be transported to these institutions, so that if the vehicles don't have vehicles, they get fuel from the drums. That used to happen on the Jesco. What happened over the years is that persons, whether in police stations or otherwise, even at the hospital, used to thief the gas out the drums and put in the private vehicles. Some of them used to sell it. I know that for a fact.
I heard that already.
Yes, I know that for a fact, Bing. You know?
Suck out the gas in a hose.
Pull it out. In fact, I remember two persons actually in the process of doing that end up with gas down in the system. And had to be hospitalized.
But wouldn't the easier system be to get a purchase order and go to any gas station and get gas, the nearest gas station that you want, the closest one to you?
Yes, if Jesco does not have it, as I said, they used to store gas at these institutions. I don't know what transpires now, but they could get a purchase order. The other thing with respect to purchase order is that person is supposed to follow up these things. If I'm in a ministry and I do a purchase order for X amount of gallons and it goes to X gas station, I supposed to make sure as they work in that ministry, and plenty of people only getting money for just sitting on government offices now. Yes, they're supposed to get it. You have officers assigned for certain things, certain areas, what. They're supposed to follow up on these things. If they don't think it, the institutions that they get the gas from usually call or they submit these things. I've seen these things over the years being. And I could say it being without any fear of contradiction. Persons don't follow up on these things. And the onus rests in the department. When they send a purchase order with a driver of the vehicle, the driver is supposed to bring back the bill from that institution and they process it. But a lot of persons just do as they like. I don't know if many of these persons know what it entails. I don't know if the supervisors, well, we have made a number of people who are supervisors. Now they call them managers and all kind of different fancy names. And we know what transpires with respect to that. I am the manager, so I don't have to look into this. But it's a supervisory job. And it's a whole breakdown in the system that some people feel they could do as they like. And there are persons in senior positions who seem to fear doing things that they're supposed to do. They are the financial and store rules. They are the upgraded financial and store rules. They are the public service orders. Well, there was a revised one that they're using that, as far as I'm aware, up to this day has not been assented to in
But I'm seeing someone in the live saying that the time it takes to get your purchase order paid, that is the problem.
Yes, well, remember I just said that because the people in the ministries are not following up on them. That is the problem. Why should our institutions bring, for instance, 6 months of purchase and say, hey, we were not paid for these? Somebody has to be held accountable.
And as a result, people don't want to take the purchase orders.
That is what happens afterwards. And it's not only with gas stations. It's happened with supermarkets, it's happened with other institutions that government take things from over a period of time. So it is at the supervisory level. That is the person supposed to go. When it is coming to the end of the quarter, we have 4 quarters in the year. The supervisor is supposed to call in their votes clerks and say, hey, do you have any outstanding purchase orders XYZ? And they're supposed to give a proper and a correct response to these things. And that's what I keep saying. The system has gone I can't find a word to describe the system.
Calm down, boy.
It irritates me, someone who worked in the system. Yeah. And there are hundreds of people in this country who could attest to what transpired in the past. But for some reason, people are not doing their jobs, because I could go into an office, government office, on a monthly basis every day, would work early, sit down, push the pen, watch the clock, leave, go pick up my children here, run away, go down Grenadines for a day on the boat. But I get in a paycheck at the end of the month. So the accountability thing is the problem. The supervision is poor, and persons have become so politicized in their brain cells. What the brain is supposed to be functioning when they're not using it.
Thank you, buddy. Accountability. Accountability,
right.
Rasmus said. Accountability, we're having a problem with accountability. So as a result, people not doing what they're supposed to do. Accountability. It's because of accountability that ambulances have to travel so far to get fuel for the ambulance to move to go and pick up people. Accountability. The reason why the police having problems with the same thing. Accountability, the reason why we have a big car boat sitting in the area, in the dock, where the cruise ships are supposed to come. Now, so today we'd have had another cruise ship. How does that impact the cruise ship sector? What are the implications now? What's the plan? Now, is there a plan, or is this going to be another crime thing where nobody ain't taking responsibility, nobody ain't know that one they was supposed to do it, but he thought that this one was supposed to do it, and as a result, that one they get the blame for not doing it. Accountability is what we have. So we have the car boat sitting there with a big hole in the side. How long is it going to take to have that fixed so that the cruise ships and them could come in? We heard about how many is going to be the biggest That's what I heard, you know. We're going to have a history time in the cruise sector because the amount of cruise boats are going to come to St. Vincent. Now, what's happening? What's the plan? Do we have a plan? Do we have a plan now? What's the plan? Now, I'm not an engineer. I don't know nothing about boats and them kind of. I don't know about those kind of boats. I don't know if you could move it and carry it somewhere or water. I don't know how the hull. I don't know. I just don't know. But what's the plan? What is the plan that the car boat is sitting in the area that the cruise ship? Oh, thank God for the cruise ship terminal now. Because if it wasn't for the cruise ship terminal, we wouldn't even be getting car boat coming. It seems. And then you'll be wondering where the hell here is really? Because we can't import anything. We can't export anything because you can't have the use of the cruise ship terminal. So what the hell is happening? If we had Otley Hall, then maybe we could have used the outside of Otley Hall. Oh boy, what a time. What a time, Flimstone time. Yeah, buddy, let me go. One time. Morning, buddy, morning.
You ask what is happening. Let me tell you what's happening. We have an election to win. When I came on nothing else, we have an election to win, Bing. Otley Hall left to deteriorate because NDP belong. The cruise ship port, them a mash them up for spite because NDP belong. Them take credit for let you waterfront. None of them. Me not give Labour credit for let you waterfront. Little notice me not be no a NDP start on, but because ULP go there, them take credit for. Me call them program and we say no Max. A NDP start on and now we finish them, then take credit. But Bing, we love you for to we next. So where are we about Alpha? Where are we about Alpha now? Me hear van drop off you off there because the cruise ship burnt na design. For take off them kind of cargo, the only people design.
Oh Lord, I don't believe that. Men believe that.
Nah, I think close off while it was coming on the road.
Wait, Shady, wait, hold on, me or Shady say.
Close off while it was coming on the road.
And what happened?
It was straight overboard.
A van, wait, no. A vehicle jump overboard?
Yeah, that was
okay.
The last time.
But what is this at all?
Okay then.
Wait. We setting records in St. Vincent. Wait, didn't know is all this that going on? We setting records in St. Vincent. So wait. So we are calling Dove to go and dive there?
Brother, Ben, you cannot say that them go in our country and people quiet. But you know the thing is now, people who are affected, a ball now, people who usually does defend Labour, just say, well, we are fight down. Now they lose money. A lot of them they plan up for sell this and sell that. But when in anticipation of the cruise ship coming and the cruise ship turn around and go back. So now the inventory gone to waste and the potential profit was not made. Now them a ball. And I'm glad they're balling. But man like me and you, when we are ball, they say I run down the country. Yo, we deserve better look. A simple solution to the cruise ship birthday was carry it out a little bit more bing and make it into a 45-degree. Bam! So two cruise ships could dock side to side instead of spending all the 300 million hooking the gale money get bing. The same dredger we had there, we could have used that dredger for backfill wherever and extend the cruise ship berth, existing cruise ship berth out a little bit. Turn 45-degree. So two cruise ships could go side by side because my understanding is a cruise ship can't go on the King Garden side. Are you rich people, they might show down thing for the people of them. Joke me, man. They say both of them can't fit between them.
Oh God,
you know
Max,
but the solutions to some of these problems is so simple. It's frustrating. But like I told you before, what we doing? We have an election to win. Period. Point blank. End the story. And part of me wants to say them willfully do a manner. Part of me wants to say them willfully flag up. Part of me wants to say them willfully mash them up so they could justify the port. Oh, you see? If we had the port down there, That would have never happened. Cruise ship would have been able to come because the carbo would have been down there. Meanwhile, them are thief.
No, but the port that is being built not for cruise ship. That's for cargo. That's for cargo ship.
They would have said the cruise ship, the car boat would have been done by the port now. The car boat would have been done by the port, and they would have had extra space.
Got you.
That's the argument. But then what about the other port close to the
But how did this car boat get? How did the hull of this car boat get damaged?
Well, my satellite and my commerce agent and them tell me, a man come in that a pilot, a marine pilot, supposed to take over the ship from an international captain.
Yes.
Well, I heard that did not happen, and the man want Daki boat, how he want Daki boat, and it's hitty port. That way me here.
Oh, okay.
That way me here. Me not sure how you call me and tell me because sometimes I may be misinformed.
So you questioning whether that is true? Whether the
well, are you confirm or deny me? The Candyman could tell me because remember Candyman know all the information about the information of them, so Candyman might be able to tell me.
Alright, buddy, alright, got you, buddy, got you. Where's Jomo? Where's my lawyer this morning? Thank you, buddy, thank you. Thank you, oh Lord, we got to the dogs. Oh God, Flimstone. Oh gosh, Flimstone country. Where is really Flimstone country? Where's Jomo? Come, so where are you, buddy? So, but that make, I mean, like, how the hell the hull of that ship got ripped out? Where's the pilot? Where's the, what happened? What happened to the person who's supposed to bring in the ship? Shady, how you know? What happened? You know. You high election to win, so you don't know. You high election to win. Come, so you waiting on you, buddy. Shady have an election to win, so all of a sudden now he don't know. He don't know. He high election to win. Anyway, we wait you, Kong, sir, to come in. I'm sure you may have something interesting to say on this. Lord of mercy. All we have to do is come together and demand better. Neil Knights. Chanel, Brown, McKenzie, Max, I don't put nothing past you. They're too spiteful. Oh gosh, man. Jeffrey said, you know this is only wrong. Jeffrey, not me and you this morning, eh? Not me and you this morning. Where is Council? Call it good morning as we wait for Council. Good morning.
Big morning. Don't forget to ask the Council. The Council, we don't need a port, you know. Actually, come on. We don't need a port.
So wait. Okay. So who you blaming for what happened up there? Who you blaming? Oh Lord. Who's responsible? Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Oh Lord, man said, come to say we didn't need a port, but boy, St. Vincent is a strange place, boy. That's why I always say that we're here Israeli. Where we there? Could somebody please pinch me and ask me where here Israeli? Where we there? Where here Israeli? Come so where the man say when comes to come on, ask comes we got come to say we didn't need a port. Where here Israeli? Kongsa, where are you? Kongsa like you got up there to give us ball by ball commentary of what is going on. What kind of van drop overboard? Can a vehicle drop overboard? And no van drop overboard? With that dead? Shady that dead? Salt water in that engine? So who's going to take responsibility for that now? Eh? Oh Lord. Kongsa waiting. Where are you, Kongsa? We waiting on you. Kongsa like he drop out the way this morning, boy. My God. I don't know. This doesn't make sense to me. No, I'm serious. I didn't know about this thing until last night. I heard about all this thing. I didn't know. This, because I thought it was a joke. I'm not. I don't want to laugh. Okay, I don't want to laugh. You know what I mean? But it's just how things happen now. Okay, so how long is it gonna take for that car boat to move? Shady, you have an election to win. How long is it going to take for the car boat to move? DJ Shady?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know. The people them coming from Germany to fix it, to fix the hull, and fixing the hull is not like It's not like putting on a piece of a rubber band and a thing, you know. Fixing a hole is serious business. Let me see if Kongsu message me here. Kongsu, where the boy? My WhatsApp going crazy, boy. Somebody say, by the way, Rasbo was talking about. Okay, no.
He's caught up in traffic.
You what?
He's caught up in traffic.
He's caught up in traffic?
Yeah.
Oh, traffic coming in the harbor. Oh Lord. Anyway, my buddy Luther releasing a big parang. Or they could stop there. We dropping parang Friday morning. Friday. Releasing. So Friday morning we have a parang to drop. All the think we easy. Watch music coming for the Christmas time. Ham and grog. That's what we're dealing with. Alright, so while we wait on Kongso, he's in traffic, maybe we can take some commercials in the meantime. Y'all don't go away. Y'all don't go because I'm going to ask Kongso. Kongso, what the hell this is really? The man to just ask you because you had said we don't need a port. So I need to ask you these questions, Kongso. Let's take a quick break and come right back. Y'all don't move, eh? Don't move. Don't even wink. Don't even wink. Let me go. Take a quick break and come right back.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile.
Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio. New year, different lane.
Boom 1069.
Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Get 30% off frames and lenses, plus free eye test for all throughout Healthy Vision Month. Get that frame today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Your sight is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Hello champions, I am Sinclair Stapleton, your best friend. Today I'm here to introduce you to the red and green Lviv fruit herbal supplements. These products are going to help you to alleviate sickness and pains from your body. They contain 5 powerful fruits and vegetables: noni, acai, mangosteen, pomegranate and goji berry. And what they do is that they are going to alkaline your body and help you to get rid of sickness and pains from your body. To get in touch with me, contact me at 784-454-7000. Let me repeat, 784-454-7000. I leave you with this tip. Every time you eat, you're either feeding a disease or you're fighting it. Ciao.
Cables, find that at Corazes. We have everything for your home at Corazes. Located in Kingstown, located in Annisville. Pembroke, Diamonds and Beckwell. Shop at Corazes. Hardware Corazes. Helpful Blaze Corazes. One Blaze Corazes. Corazes.
Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio.
Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Watch me jump right off the curb.
New year, different lane.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. And we're telling now.
Boom 1069. Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.
Let's go!
Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio.
Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Watch me jump right off the curb.
New year, different lane.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. And we're telling now.
Boom 1069. Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Get 30% off frames and lenses, plus free eye tests for all throughout Healthy Vision Month. Get that frame today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Your sight is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Hello champions, I am Sinclair Stapleton, your best friend. Today I'm here to introduce you to the red and green Lviv Fruit Herbal Supplements. These products are going to help you to alleviate sickness and pains from your body. They contain 5 powerful fruits and vegetables: noni, acai, mangosteen, pomegranate, and goji berry. And what they do is that they are going to alkaline your body and help you to get rid of sickness and pains from your body. To get in touch with me, contact me at 784-454-7000. Let me repeat, 784-454-7000. I leave you with this tip. Every time you eat, you're either feeding a disease or you're fighting it. Ciao.
From chocolates to rum punch, we've got it all. Tune in and win with Share Out the Christmas with Boom 1069 and IKTV.
Come Shady, come Shady! Not here in SVG, not in SVG.
Say when I'm ready, you must hold on steady. We're moving off at lightning speed, yeah. Take a seat and wait till I'm ready. I'm coming, so hold on steady, yeah.
Watch your way happening.
Big ship sailing on the ocean.
No! Take the picture with the one moving out of the ocean, moving away from Zimmy. Bring the picture, Shady. Bring the picture, Shady. Bring the picture. We have a picture with a big cruise ship sailing on the ocean away from St. Vincent. Now that's not good. No matter, we ain't talking politics, we're talking policy. That's not good. That's not a good look for SVG. Bring that picture there. And I understand that it was the first time this cruise ship was coming to St. Vincent. That's not a good look for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Big ship sailing away on the ocean from SVG. Play this song again. There you go. One time. There you go. And then after the top, we go play another song that go show you something else.
Sailing.
Talk to me, people.
Say when I'm ready, you must
Just hold on steady, we're moving off at lightning speed, yeah. Take a seat and wait till I'm ready. I'm coming, so hold on steady, yeah. Big ship sailing on the ocean. We don't need no commotion. Big ship sailing on the ocean. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Say big ship sailing on the ocean.
My not in me.
Big ship sailing on the ocean. Whoa, whoa, yeah. There's a time when the sea gets rough. The wind is.
Somebody's asking a very interesting question. How does the tourists come off cruise ships in Beckway? They have a wharf there, but the cruise ships don't go in on the wharf. Well, the cruise ships in Beckway, the Grenadines, they use tenders.
Yeah, tenders.
Yeah? And these are not the big ones that come to St. Vincent, are they?
No, they're a little smaller.
Yeah, those are smaller ones. Yeah? They use tenders in which, like small boat, dingy kind of thing, tenders. If you don't know what tenders is, the dingy kind of thing down. Yeah? But it's not a good look. It's not a good look that in St. Vincent and the Grenadines that you are making this protocol for the first time. And with the picture, should bring the picture, bring the picture. Yeah, Posey said, you ever saw tender used with cruise ship in Kingston? Yes, I have. Yeah.
The last season when we had, I think it was about 2 or 3 large ones.
Yeah. Saw some tenders.
One dock outside and use tender.
Yeah. Talk to me, caller, talk to me.
Come to me in this disregard.
Come to me in this disregard of the law. Big ship.
Bing, I have a question to ask you, right?
Yeah.
I have seen on several occasions 2 cruise ships coming to the harbour. One is docked at the port and the other one is anchored slightly offshore and they bring in the passengers. Is there a special procedure for that, or couldn't that have happened on Sunday? Couldn't the cruise ship have come in and docked off port and the people be brought in to the cruise ship boat via the lifeboat and so on? Because for the ship to turn away like that, I figured that would have been a last resort.
Well, I have done cruises and I love to cruise. I love to go on cruises, all right? And I know, as a person from doing cruises, it's a bit frustrating, especially if you're cruising with people who can't swim, people who are afraid of, it's not the same. It's not the same. Okay. Getting into these tenders, it's not the same. And somebody's saying, so the question is to ask, why didn't the cruise ship on Sunday use the tenders?
Right.
That's the same thing you asked. That's the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I asked since Sunday. Why didn't
It would have been a call from the captain and the port authority. The captain would have made the final call and that. I'm sure the port authority may have suggested using tenders, but that would have been a lot of back and forth, with the tenders. Would have been a lot of, and we would not have gotten the same amount of people coming in the tenders, and it's an unfortunate situation. It's very unfortunate.
Very
unfortunate.
A lot of people prepared for it, and forced call for that ship, and there's a bad impression. Forced impressions are lasting, and there's a bad impression that would have left on that ship there. I don't know if they would ever want to come back here, but I guess that's another story for another day. Blessings be. Have a good day.
You too, my brother.
Morning, Shady. Morning.
Shady, so there are election to win. Don't tell him on. Don't tell him on.
Morning, comrade Shady.
Comrade Shady. Everybody cool. The person is saying, we're going to the top. I'm just finish this message from the person. Bing, they do it for all cruise ships in the Grenadines and on the mainland. But the cruise ships in the Grenadines are not as big as those that come to the mainland. Yeah, I know they do it. I know they do it in the Grenadines. All right. Quickly, caller. Let's go. Quickly. Good morning.
Yeah. This place sending me crazy what I'm hearing, boy. Oh, Jesus. What is going on? Generation Tomlin? We Tomlin? Where is the brightest Prime Minister Anyway, we get something and I think when he coming back. Huh? But this is crazy, man. And I expect to see you on the ground just now because I hear what your
Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you very much. You have to go. We gotta go to the top, Dave. You got a station right there at the top, right? We can talk about that. We can talk about that. We got a lot to talk about that. No, we can talk about that. And then we want to talk about that. We can talk about that. We got time to talk about that. We can talk about that. Yeah. You see me? We can talk about that. Let's go. It's now just after 8 o'clock. We gotta do a station right there at the top. Let's do it. Shit, come right back. When we come back, we got another photograph to show you of the ship, the car boat. And the rip in the hull. All right, let's go to the top. Come right back. All right, let's do this shady. Let's go.
Boom Nation, it's that season again. The time to bring in the holidays and share out the love and tradition. Share out the Christmas on Boom 1069 and IKTV. The place you can be on a gift list every day. This December, every weekday, we're giving you a shot to win some serious holiday treats. We're talking chocolates, cakes, rum punch, things that set the holiday mood just right. Tune in from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Listen for the cue to call and say the phrase share out a Christmas on Boom 1069. Nail it and you're on our Christmas gift list. Then every day at 5:30 p.m. we spin that wheel. If your name is picked, we call you live on air to hear you say share out the Christmas on Boom and IKTV. The prize is yours. If not, we spin again and call another person. Let's make sure everyone's feeling the love this Christmas. Keep it locked, be ready, and make sure you're on that list. Brought to you by IKTV and Boom 1069. Wake up with the real Badman Bing and DJ Shady on OMG in the morning, sharing out the Christmas cheer.
Oh yes, the water rough. Every sailor must be tough. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking. It is a bumpy ride. We rolling with the tide. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking. Hold on to something, hold on to anything. Hold on to something, hold on to anything. 'Cause we rocking left, we rocking right, we rocking day, we rocking night. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking. We rocking forward, rocking back. We hope the man stay intact. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking. Like we in a soca storm, so barely holding on. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking. We could only hope the boat will stay afloat. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking. Hold on to something, hold on to anything. Hold on to something, hold on to anything. 'Cause we rocking left, we rocking right, we rocking day, we rocking night. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking. We rocking forward, rocking back. We hope the man stay intact. The boat is rocking, soca boat is rocking.
The number one morning show in the SVG. Morning. OMG in the morning.
Come on now.
Which boat is that, Shady? Which boat is this? Somebody just made it.
Sound like Elvis.
That sound like Elvis. Yeah. Sugars.
Sound like the one out Calacra.
No, this is not funny. This is not funny. Shady, stop playing that boat on. Somebody just made an interesting point there that Bequia, and this is true, Bequia they big cruise ship because Bequia don't do mass tourism cruise like that, right? So these massive cruise ships like what comes into Kingston don't go to Bequia. So using tenders in Bequia is different than using tenders in Kingston, right? No! Now, by the way, Kongsa couldn't make it this morning because he was caught in traffic and he would not have gotten in time. Alright? So let me apologize on behalf of him. He did give us the notice that he's still in traffic. But he's enjoying. Yeah. Now, Shelly, upload the picture with the hut. It's not a big. Where's the picture? The photograph. Yeah. That is the. Now you may look at that and say, but that's a small thing. No. That what you may consider to be a small hole is really not. Alright? The question is, will the Port Authority be doing a full investigation to get proper accountability for this situation? Because the boat, who's supposed to bring in the boat is not the captain of the boat in Bloody Horn again. It's the pilots of the Port Authority in Kingston. Those are the ones who are supposed to be bringing in these big boats. Yeah, the pilots. Now, it's either we don't have pilots that are well trained and qualified enough to bring in these big boats who been coming.
It happens all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. Who been coming here all the time are the boat pilots from the Port Authority just don't know how to bring in this massive boat by the cruise ship terminal, and I would understand that. How the hell are you going to bring in a cruise, not a cruise ship, a car boat that is almost as long as from the port to the financial complex and try to park it up by the cruise ship terminal? How? Now, will there be a proper investigation? Will we get accountability? The people who make money from cruise ships coming, the people who the money trickle down to, the people who do the craft and the arts and the bands, the small restaurants, the tours, those are the ones who we were supposed to make money. I know because I do cruises, and I know that from going on cruises, it's a small man who make the money. Especially when these cruise ships come in and they full with people, and a lot of people want to come off the boat. So, here's the situation now. We are expected to have another cruise ship coming this Friday. What will happen? Because put back the picture. Yeah. What will happen Friday? We can't put scotch tape over that, you know. Duct tape can't cover that, you know.
Flashband.
Huh? Flashband. Shady, I thought the election to win. Flashband can't cover that, you know. So what is the plan? What's the plan? Lord God. What's the plan? Maybe the small boss will tell us. Small boss, waiting. This is a small boss, and then we can bring you drop after. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bing. Good morning.
Good morning, buddy. Good morning.
I'm leaving room for you to call this small boss because I want to hear, because what I'm going to say, you guys let me know. I just wish that car boat owners send a big bill for them for the ship damage and the downtime. That's all I got to say. Big seller, all it cost me now. I hope they send me bill, Ralph. All it bright. If they have to provide a safe port to the man to bring in his vessel, the vessel will be okay. A gone thing.
Drop mic. Who is responsible for this? That. You can't put scotch tape over that. Who going to fix this? Small boss, call on the WhatsApp, because we want to hear you clearly this morning. I want to hear you loud and clear this morning. Caller, good morning. You live.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Two quick things I want to touch on. That the boat issue. I want to bet it's going to take at least 2 to 3 weeks to move that boat from there. Then I want to ask a question, Bing. Banker St. Vincent, right? A customer has an account and hasn't used the account for a while. Got a job. The job says you have to have a bank account for them to send your salary. They give them the bank account. They go into the bank. When the first salary go into the bank. And the bank says, well, your account been dormant for X period and you have incurred $140 in fees. If you're not working and you don't have an income and you're not using a bank account, how do you incur $140 in fees? How do they want young people to survive in this country? What is Bank of SBG doing to Vincent Chan?
Well, boss, I can't answer that one there, but maybe we might ask small boss. You ready now? Let me go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me go. Let me go to small boss. Let me go. Small boss time. And the big boss is out in the country, so the small boss running things. Everybody waiting for small boss this morning, boy. What happened?
And Selena go right all the cleaner. She want the doctor to make she walk cleaner. So me know so them yellow man steamer.
Let's dance, Shady. Let's dance, Shady. Let's dance. Let's dance, folks. Let's dance.
He's a one-stop shop, makes the panties drop. He's a sweet talking sugar-coated candy man.
Oh, well, whole morning they're waiting for small boss. Is this the small boss? Good morning.
Zaga.
What a time this morning.
Zaga. Zaga.
What a time this morning.
I come for the haters this morning. Good morning, my comrade Shady. Thank you for holding the fort this morning.
Don't you dare answer.
No pun intended, but you must be drowning in all this stupidity this morning. But don't worry, I'm here to save you, my brother, my comrade. Don't worry.
Turn off your freaking.
Common sense has entered the chat. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I'll be in town until Friday. I'll be doing autographs at the Peace Memorial Hall tomorrow. Sign Common Sense. Thank you very much. Thank you. What the last caller say? He bet the ship. He bet the ship is moving for another 2 to 3 weeks. Say bet, right? Another 2 to 3 weeks. Where you just dig up them here from, Bing? Where you dig up them people here from? You have like a special ritiometer. You have a machine that lead you to them.
This is not my time to talk. This is not my segment, buddy. Small boss time.
These people become experts at everything on a whim. You know, you just snap your finger. Anything happen, you just snap your finger. You can find these experts on a dime. They're all over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I wonder how come they're rich. How come these experts are not wealthy? These should be some of the most highly paid individuals in the world. I mean, to be sitting here in St. Vincent wasting your talent when you are such an expert at everything. I mean, go out there into the world and, make money. Make money. You're wasting your talents here. All of you experts, you're wasting your talents. You should be better off. I mean, come on. You don't deserve to be among us. Filthy Vincentians. No. We're not worthy of you and your greatness. Y'all should really be out. Go to Dubai. Go to Bahrain. Go to China. Go to the United States of America. Go to Europe. Go to anywhere else. Go ahead. Make some money on that great intellect of yours. Thank you. Now let's get down to the matter at hand. Bing, I want us to have a conversation this morning. Is that okay with you?
That's fine, buddy.
That's fine. Okay, good. The issue at hand here is that the cargo ship that brings vehicles to St. Vincent and the Grenadines sustained some damage while docking at the cruise ship pier in Kingston. And first of all, I heard you ask the question. I'm pretty sure I heard you ask the question, will there be an investigation?
Yes,
the answer to that is, I did. Of course, there'll be an investigation. And the talks into launching that investigation is has already commenced, and the investigation will be forthcoming. So I'm glad we laid that to rest.
May I ask? Hold up. May I ask who's doing the investigation, please, if you don't mind?
The Port Authority will conduct an investigation.
Okay.
Who do you want to do the investigation with?
Continue, sir. Continue. This is your segment.
The car boat. Yesterday. The surveyor came in yesterday, and some patching was done yesterday, and the ship. The car boat, the ship is scheduled to leave today. So, thanks to the experts who called a while ago to guarantee that it will take 2 to 3 weeks, we really should have somebody like that running the Port Authority. We need a brilliant mind like that running the Port Authority. Please submit your resume, and let's have you on board. But the schedule is to have that leave today. The reason why, let's get to the reason why the ship was docked at the cruise ship pier. The existing cargo port in Kingston, which is aging and was damaged significantly by burial, with over 60% structural damage, has been deemed unfit and unsafe. Now, for all the people who are rejoicing on here this morning, the real cause of this is a natural disaster. And I know that in the minds of these great intellects, natural disasters are caused by Ralph Gonsalves, and that is fine. You understand? Ralph is all powerful, and he just has the ability to call these things like it's a wish. Like, you know, he can just call it whenever he wants. That's fine. But a natural disaster left the existing cargo port in Kingstown with over 60% structural damage. So you can't put it there. For the experts who thought that it should go to Camden Park. Camden Park Container Port is one, the car boat is too large for Camden Park, and two, the design of the port in Camden Park does not facilitate, is inadequate to facilitate that ship. Okay? The Camden Park Container Port was poorly designed and conceptualized. It was designed for the time, but not for the future. And for the time, I say a brief snapshot in time. It really wasn't designed with the future in mind. And that is why, and we had the discussion a few weeks ago here, when one of your callers, one of your commentators, a prominent one, suggested that we didn't need a new port. I'm sure you remember that, because I had to call in and rebuke his nonsense. We didn't really need a new port, because he comes down to Cane Garden and he looks over and he sees the port and he wonders, you know, do we really need that? Because it's debt, and, you know, children have to pay for it, and all these things he had to say. And all the people who didn't think we need a new port now have all the answers. I'm not talking about him because he didn't call this morning, and that's fine. But all the others, the other experts, you know, the great ones who have plied their trade around the world and have come back home to help, they know now that we need a new port. Well, we've known, and we are almost complete with constructing a new port. It just so happens for you patriots who are so happy about this little incident. It's not a great incident, Bing. One cruise ship was turned away, and suddenly jubilation amongst the patriots. We'll come back to that. One incident because of a natural disaster was us to have to improvise to the best of our ability. Camden Park can't work. It can't work. We need a new port. The new port will be complete and in operation by May-June of 2025. Well, we'll see, because I know they're going to come and tell you, they're going to make their prediction, and they go bet it will take another 2 or 3 years to finish it. Just like they predicted, you know, it will take us another 20 years to see international flights at AIA, and it will take 2 to 3 weeks to see the Chicago ship move. Yes, these experts exist among us. That's fine. So, we ended up having to use the cruise ship pair. Now this morning, I also heard one of your callers suggest that I think I heard it or I saw it in the comments, that we could just extend the cruise ship pair. And I suggest that caller would take some time out to study where the cruise ship pair is and what are the reasons why that will not work. That cruise ship pair, just like the Camden Park Container Port, was inadequately it was inadequately conceptualized and inadequately built. It was built for a time and a type of ship that is long gone. The new types of ships and the new time we're in, that location is not going to work. Putting in a 45-degree angle is not going to work. And I invite you to study the matter before you make public pronouncements about it. So what are the plans? The plans are, we finish the port, the new port, the modern port. We finish that. And somewhat I'm happy that this incident took place, because now everybody realizes we need a new port, and we need a proper port. We need a port that is conceptualized not just for the times now, which is always been a hallmark of the Unity Labour Party administration. We build for now and for the future. And that will be done. And when we're finished with that, this existing cargo port, the one that is there, that is severely damaged, that one that was falling apart, that you have to keep patching up, that one will be converted into a modern, proper cruise ship pair. There, where the water is deep enough, where we can accommodate multiple ships, where we can accommodate large ships, the ships that are being built today for cruise. As to the particular ship, I heard another one of the experts again suggest that, the ship is not, they're gonna, what did they say? I wrote it down. Let me see. It's a bad impression. They will not want to come back here. And I mean, the way these people celebrate these incidents, you wonder where they were born. If they're Chinese, or maybe they're Russians, or maybe they're from some faraway place, not from St. Basin. They sound so happy. They gloat. The way they gloat, you know, it's as though manna is falling from heaven in their direction. It's a small incident. It's much smaller than you all are trying to make it out to be. It's an unfortunate incident. It's a regrettable incident. It's not insignificant, but it is much smaller than you all are trying to make it out to be. You all need this. You need this. I'm talking to you, all the experts out there. I'm talking directly to you. And I know you're hearing me. And I know it's getting under your skin, but I'm talking directly to you right now. You need this. You need to feel good. You need to feel good. And this is how you feel good. And that is all right. We understand. This is all the feel good you will get. So enjoy it. Bask in it. Rule in it. Have your fun.
Can I come in
But
now?
it's a lot smaller than you're trying to. No, I'll tell you when to come in.
All right, okay.
It's a lot smaller than you're trying to make it out to be. So, the reason why the ship turned away, the ship is the Aurora, by the way. There was only one scheduled call for the ship for the season, so it's not scheduled to return. So it was never scheduled to return. So when you don't see it return, it's not because is that of this incident. I know they're going to say that, but it was not scheduled to return. Just one call for the season, all right? But it will return in 2025. And I'm sure that we will have experts who will predict that it will not return because it's a bad impression. And we will see. The reason why they didn't tender is because the captain indicated, well, we could have done it, but we were not prepared for it. Because of the late notice. And of course, the late notice due to the unpredictability of the accident. We didn't know we were going to have this incident. We expected that the car ship would have been long gone. But it just happened. It's an incident that happened. We informed them we could tender in, but they said no because, it was considered, but they said, we were not prepared for it. So let's not do it this time. It's not the first time we've done it. Okay. So that's it for where that is concerned. The next scheduled call is Friday, and hopefully the car boat is not there for another 2 to 3 weeks, so that we can accommodate the next scheduled call, which is for Friday. But we will, of course, we will check for structural damage at the cruise ship pier once the car ship leaves. During the course of this week. All right, but it's scheduled to leave today. Thanks. Now, you go, Bing. Your turn.
Yeah. There are two incidents here. One, the car boat. Who was responsible for bringing the car boat to the wharf?
I don't have that information for you.
Okay. Who would normally be responsible?
I don't have that information for you.
Okay. A pilot. I think a port pilot would be the ones who would bring.
You're free to answer for yourself. I'm telling you, I don't have that information. Okay. You'd have to speak to somebody at the port to tell you that.
Yeah. And with regards
I'm not all knowing. I'm not like your other callers. I don't pretend to be all knowing.
Shut up. Let me finish. With regards to the investigation, the reason why I say when you said the port was going to do the investigation, I was like, it reminds me of the police investigating the police. And I, at the same time, someone messaged me and said Maritime Administration should be the one doing the investigation. Maybe you didn't get that information as yet, right? So I'm not going to blame you on that, right? Now, with regards to the gloating and celebrating of some sort of persons with what happened, karma is a funny thing, and it can kick you in the ass when it's ready. Because I remember when the cruise ship terminal was built and there was a storm. The first time I heard the term left-handed Lenny was from Prime Minister Gonsalves. And the celebration that went on by the Unity Labour Party about this left-handed Lenny, about it, the damages that it would have caused, and it would destroy the cruise ship terminal, and it was a celebration by your party, your party, members of your party. Don't you think that that's karma coming back to kick you in the ass?
Well, I'll say two things about that, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
One, when left-handed, I was a secondary school student. I was a young secondary school student. So that's all I would say about that. Two, I am glad you made that statement so that people can get some insight into the way you think. Supposedly all morning long, this was a national issue. This was about St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But according to your last utterances, it's politics, it's karma. It's you celebrated at a time of disaster.
You brought the
we
fact.
were in office.
You
Hold on.
brought
You
the
asked me
fact
to, you
that
asked me
there
to
are
respond. I'm
people
responding.
who are celebrating.
Oh, you can respond to yourself. Go ahead. Respond to yourself, Bing. Go ahead. Respond to yourself.
Go ahead. You finish. My apologies.
Oh, good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Because y'all don't like when I shout, when I go full on hammer. Y'all don't like it. So let me just relax and take care of this now. So this is the way you're thinking. When we were in office, natural disaster struck and elements within the ULP celebrated. So now it's your turn. Natural disaster strikes, things happen. We got a right to celebrate. It's NDP versus ULP. And I'm glad the cat is out of the bag. We don't have to pretend anymore that we're being patriotic and that it's because we care about our country. Go ahead, your turn.
No, first of all, you brought the facts. And let me be calm too. You brought the fact. As a matter of fact, I'm not being calm. This is my thing. I talk how I want. You brought the fact that there are people on here, on the live, who was celebrating the fact of what happened of a disaster, a natural disaster. Hold on, shut up. National disaster, a natural disaster. When you didn't calm down. You didn't calm down the other morning when you're responding, you're calling to respond to Love. You didn't calm down, right? When whether you were in primary school or secondary school, you're now on here representing your political party. And I'm giving you a message to take to your political party.
I'm representing the government.
You're representing the government. Yes. You represent. So I'm giving you a message to take back to them, right? That it is just karma, buddy, right? And what we do, it will come back to haunt us. So don't beat upon people for that, right? No, the people should. Let me finish. The people should not be celebrating. Neither.
I'm not saying you don't have your right to celebrate. You have your right to celebrate.
The NDP should not. The ULP should not have celebrated. Nor the NDP should not be celebrating.
This is not a matter of patriotism. This is not a matter of I love my country so much and I want the best of my country. This is ULP versus NDP. This is NDP's chance to stick their tongues out and celebrate an incident. And so much so, you need a win. So much so that you will pick the slightest of things.
No one should be celebrating.
A hole in a ship.
No one should be celebrating, but people have a right to ask questions.
One cruise ship having had to be turned away because of natural disaster, and we had to
people have a right
compromise
to ask questions
and
ask for accountability.
This is all you have. This is what you're hanging on to. It is
that
pathetic.
your boss said
it is pathetic.
That we should be
when all of you who are celebrating, you're pathetic, and people see right through you.
Your boss said that we should be integrating things.
The world boss.
Right?
My boss is the
your
world
boss said that people should be interrogating,
bosses.
and you're now saying that people don't have a right to interrogate what happened there. And
I never said that.
What happened
when you go back and you play this,
people.
when you go back and you play this, let me let you talk because
what happened affected the people, the poor man who would have prepared. We should not interrogate it for them, and the people don't have a right to interrogate and ask questions. Yes, we do. As your political party did with the left-handed Lenny. As a matter of fact, you all went overboard. And so I'm seeing some of the people on the live work also going overboard with the issue as well too. But I also have a right, as a fourth estate, to ask questions of you. Now you respond. cat take your tongue.
I think muted. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing. Oh,
Good.
you're waiting.
Like I was saying, when you go back and you play this live, you will hear that I said, of course you have a right. I said that earlier on. I see you trying to say that I said you don't have a right. Of course you have a right. I'm just saying that people see through your pretense. That's what I'm pointing out. People see through your pretense. You're pretending that you're doing this because you care, but through your own admission.
You're muting yourself, the body. What's going on? Are you waiting on the script? I think you're waiting on the script. Buddy, you dropped out there. I don't know what happened. I want you to come back. Come back home.
Not hear me?
Yeah, now we're hearing you. Yes.
I don't know. I was saying, and that's why I don't like this WhatsApp thing, because WhatsApp is unreliable. I prefer to call direct. I'm saying, I indicated earlier on, everybody has their right. I did say that. I know you tried to change my words, but it's there on the live. Anybody can go back and listen to it.
All right, buddy.
All I'm saying is people are seeing through your pretense. So you can always pretend now, but through your own admission, this is just NDP people getting their chance to stick it to you, and that's fine. That's also your right. But don't pretend.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop pretending. You and your friends, Bing, y'all stop pretending. Y'all ain't fooling nobody.
Small boss.
You're not fooling anybody. You don't care. You don't really care about people losing out or anything. You want to try.
Of course we care. Okay. And you said the ship is gonna move today or tomorrow? The cargo.
It is scheduled to move today.
Oh.
Well, if it don't move today, I guarantee it will move within 2 to 3 weeks. I bet within 2 to 3 weeks. I bet.
Okay. When is the next? When is the next cruise ship?
That's my expert opinion.
When is the next?
The next cruise ship is scheduled to be in on Friday. Okay. But then again, I don't know, because I bet we might not have another cruise ship for 2 to 3 weeks.
And if it's not moved, is there a plan in place?
Yes, 2 to 3 weeks.
Is there a plan in place if the car boat is not moved? Is there a backup plan?
What do you think the backup plan would be? What do you think it should be?
I'm asking. How you ask me that? I don't know. I'm asking you, buddy.
What do you think it should be?
I don't have. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh, that's normally the case. Look, the people have done some patching of the ship. They believe that it is ocean ready. And they expect that they will move it today. If they don't move today, I'm sure they'll get it out by tomorrow. In any case, we don't have any scheduled berths until Friday. So we have until Thursday to get it sorted out. We will get it sorted out.
Okay. And what's the plan for other big ships, other big cargo ships that's coming in?
If it's not celebrated, if it's not sorted out by Friday, you all can get to celebrate on Friday again.
What's the plan moving forward for?
Start planning the celebration rally.
What's the plan for other big cargo ships that's going to be coming in?
We're going to have to be innovative, and like I said, this disaster has laid bare the problem that we have. We had an inadequate port at Camden Park, and we had a failing port in Kingstown.
Okay.
And we need a new port. So we're going to have to improvise. Again, like I said, Bing, this is a natural disaster caused by Ralph, as usual.
Yeah.
But it's a natural disaster.
Is there any truth?
We're going to have to improvise. I don't know why people are behaving this way. You have to improvise in times of natural disaster.
So I'm asking, how are you going to do it? Or you don't know?
You don't want to say. I don't know what the specific plans are, but expect that there will be improvisation. Okay. That's my point.
Is there any truth to the allegation?
And the Prime Minister did point this out.
Is there any truth to allegations that drums are still being used in Uden Island to fuel to go into vehicles? Or you don't know that? You'd have to get back to me as you know.
All right, Frank. By the way, I was in Union Island yesterday.
Yeah, so
I took some time.
Our vehicles in Union Island getting fuel.
I don't know. I didn't ask. I think I didn't ask. I didn't get any complaints about it though.
Okay.
I got complaints about certain things. One of the things is the pace of construction is not going fast enough. And I have to return tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we're trying to get that sped up. So we have to meet with a number of individuals and try to streamline certain processes, you know. So I'm trying to bring together a number of agencies and try to get them to rework some of the processes. You understand? Because you might have some practices, a bit best practices, but sometimes, especially in times of natural disaster, you got to improvise. You know, what functions normally will not always function in times of disaster, and especially when speed is the goal. Of course, we have to build according to standards, international standards and best practices. But at the same time, you have to have more speed. Speed is the main problem. I think food is okay. We're still cooking and distributing food on the island. And water is fine. Everybody told me water is fine. I think most people, the complaint I got the most is that they want to see. And I want to see as well. And the Prime Minister wants to see more speed. So we're working towards that.
This morning as well. Anyway, I'll get back to you because we're way past the time. I want to ask you about ambulances getting fuel and all that on the leeward side of the island. So maybe tomorrow morning.
In Union Island?
No,
in Union Island?
On the leeward side of this island, it's on the mainland. So tomorrow we don't.
North Leeward.
North Leeward, yeah. So
when any questions you have for me, just send it to me on WhatsApp and I'll check it out and I'll tell you tomorrow morning. That's fine.
Okay. All right, my small boss brother, you take care of yourself. You have a great day today.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you. Enjoy the celebration, guys. Enjoy it while you like.
Remember, Jesus loved you, okay? And don't forget to vote. All right, small boss.
Jesus cried. Jesus wept.
Yeah.
When he saw the celebration. Jesus wept. Forgive them all.
Take him out. Let's dance him out.
I'm out.
Let's take a quick break. We come back. We got Chester's question, or should we go straight into it? What are we doing, Shady? Okay, let's take a quick break. We come back. We got Chester's question. Let's do that.
Okay, Max, if I'm going to steal Christmas this year, I'll need a smart TV to keep an eye on the who's, a smartphone to call for backup, cash.
Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio.
Don't got no one that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right out the curve.
New year, different lane.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. And we're telling now.
Boom 1069. Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Get 30% off frames and lenses, plus free eye tests for all throughout Healthy Vision Month. Get that frame today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Your sight is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Hello champions, I am Sinclair Stapleton, your best friend. Today I'm here to introduce you to the red and green Lviv fruit herbal supplements. These products are going to help you to alleviate sickness and pains from your body. They contain 5 powerful fruits and vegetables: noni, acai, mangosteen, pomegranate, and goji berry. And what they do is that they are going to alkaline your body and help you to get rid of sickness and pains from your body. To get in touch with me, contact me at 784-454-7000. Let me repeat, 784-454-7000. I leave you with this tip. Every time you eat, you're either feeding a disease or you're fighting it. Ciao.
Cables, find that at Corazes. We have everything for your home at Corazes. Located in Kingstown, located in Annisville. Pembroke, Diamonds and Backwell. Shop at Corazes. Hardware Corazes. Helpful Blaze Corazes. Fun Blaze Corazes. Corazes.
The sound setter of radio.
Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Watch me jump right off the curb.
New year, different lane.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. And we're telling now. Bend it over. Let that breathe. Shake that.
Boom 106.9.
Hands on your knees.
Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 106.9.
Let's go!
Boom 106.9, the sound setter of radio.
Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Watch me jump right off the curb.
New year, different
We
lane.
gon' spin and kill everybody. And we're telling now. Bend it over. Let that breathe. Shake that.
Boom 106.9.
Hands on your knees.
Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 106.9.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Get 30% off frames and lenses, plus free eye tests for all throughout Healthy Vision Month. Get that frame today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Your sight is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Hello champions, I am Sinclair Stapleton, your best friend. Today I'm here to introduce you to the red and green Lviv fruit herbal supplements. These products are going to help you to alleviate sickness and pains from your body. They contain 5 powerful fruits and vegetables: noni, acai, mangosteen, pomegranate, and goji berry. And what they do is that they are going to alkaline your body and help you to get rid of sickness and pains from your body. To get in touch with me, contact me at 784-454-7000. Let me repeat, 784-454-7000. I leave you with this tip. Every time you eat, you're either feeding a disease or you're fighting it. Ciao.
Cables, find that at Corazes. We have everything for your home at Corazes. Located in Kingston, located in Annisville. They're brought diamonds and backward. Shop at Corazes. Hardware Corazes. Helpful place Corazes. One place Corazes. Corazes.
Firm and planted, blessing us to flow like fountain. This morning, one bag of chanting, morning. Me have breath, what me for worry about? Many things me can do without. Anything me want, Jaja make it sort out. I feel work, sun a shine till the place dark out. Couldn't call out. What if them a talk about hungriness? Me nah look. Me tell my friends them all about higher life. Yellow wine, carrot drive, dollar sign. Richer than most, carry higher life. Tell you about dollar sign. Yeah, yeah. Bigger life. House of the bills, so we mama dies. Brother, them a say this is a paradise. Tell you about the higher life. Yeah, yeah.
Higher life, man a drive, be man now, mama smile. The car wash and I just tire shine. Camera lights, bag of vibes, famous and no lie. Legends cannot die, tell me roll it no time. Wings probably need service to how man a fly. See things clear like somebody we love carrot eyes. Before car, nothing couldn't stop it drive. Fully brave, we go through it, flames like firefighter. Survive that, we did tell you no we solid and rock. Till we shame cement and steel and black. Table turn, just watch, no surprise if you see a cat tip on my bike back. My gosh, chain them a freeze, no care the time at.
4 more minutes to the top. I'll tell you what, after the top, after one song after the top, we're gonna get into Chester's questions, alright? So don't you move, stick around right there.
All the Christmas at KJ Maria.
The only way I have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year is when the rich man them pocket gets here. I swear, a rich man me want me Christmas. Tell him about pocket man them shaver. Send me money come a Western Union. Me marry big house and fancy cars. Me have warrant me lawyers and doctors, politician and all the money man. Tell him we invest the money for me property. With this a bank where you can go wrong. Me and a mud man money lock up in your casino. Buy Lamborghini, Benz and Volvo.
Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
Bring him money come.
Small boss boy! Small boss boy!
Me nah matter them. I one thing me want, and the dollars we send. Me want Versace and me Donna Karen. Hot girl from
George wants to know Shady. Hold on, Shady. Give me an instrument and let me talk to you. Got some messages here for you. Yeah. George Valentine, good morning to you, buddy. Wants to know, being asked Shady if he saw the video that's circulating on Union Island that was done on Saturday. Did you see that video? What video is he talking about? Yeah? You don't know? Oh boy. You know, I'm guilty of not getting into these live comments and the conversations, but those are not just for us in studio. You know, these conversations are done among you guys, you know, stuff, alright? Good morning, buddy. Listen, how you doing, buddy? I've heard you in a while. This is what we have for government spokesman. I am of the opinion we reached the bottom of the ULP banner. But dog boy, you know, George, Judy Davis, George Valentine, it's a disgrace in Union Island. What's happening in Union Island? What's happening? Somebody call me and tell me what's happening in Union Island. Yeah? Anyway, tell you what, we're gonna go to the top. When we come back, we got Chester's questions for you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, let's go to the top. Let's go straight to the top, straight one time. And you know it's Christmas time. Are you feeling it?
Boom Nation, it's that season again. The time to bring in the holidays and share out the love and tradition. Share out the Christmas on Boom 1069 and IKTV. The place you can be on a gift list every day. This December, every weekday, we're giving you a shot to win some serious holiday treats. We're talking chocolates, cakes, rum punch, things that set the holiday mood just right. Tune in from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Listen for the cue to call and say the phrase share out the Christmas on Boom 1069. Nail it and you're on our Christmas gift list. Then every day at 5:30 p.m. we spin that wheel. If your name is picked, we call you live on air to hear you say share out the Christmas on Boom and IKTV. The prize is yours. If not, we spin again and call another person. Let's make sure everyone's feeling the love this Christmas. Keep it locked, be ready, and make sure you're on that list. Brought to you by IKTV and Boom 1069. Wake up with the real Badman Bing and DJ Shady on OMG in the morning, sharing out the Christmas cheer.
The number one morning show in the SVG.
Morning.
OMG in the morning.
Come on now. And parangin to celebrate Christmas Day. We idolizing Santa, but no time for the Savior. This is not the way I say. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. He came down here to save us from wickedness and chaos. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. Came down here to save us from wickedness and chaos. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. We done connive, fornicate and blaspheme. Come the month of December, you come up with your quattro and parancalypso to shake up your latido. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. He came down here to save us from wickedness and chaos. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. He came down here to save us from wickedness and chaos. Put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas.
I fell in love with you good. No, I fell in love with your waistline. Up close and personal like you want to FaceTime. I feel in your energy like this baseline. Kinda shy but the liquor have you breathe. Broke out and girl you come out to read. So take the green light. Spotlight, video light. It's your time to shine, darling. Just shine, darling. So take it for night and do it for spite. It's your time to shine, darling. Every man ballin', woman you're spectacular. Tell me how you matter, to tell you I had to. Woman you're spectacular. Tell me how you matter, to tell you I had to. Cause when you move it sweet, you hook me. Hook me there, hook me, hook me. You make all the lights go dim and your waist calling, baby move it so you hook me there, hook me, hook me. You make all the lights go dim.
So we're a bit late this morning with Chester's question, right? We're a bit late with it this morning. Good morning to my goodness gracious. Look at them on the live. Yeah, look at them on the live. You ready? You ready? Angela Stoss, Edward say, this sending the stuff to Vinci to sell. The police got a vehicle with 6 generators. Oh, Jesus Lord. My God. I tell you why. I tell you. When I'm done here, this is the kind of entertainment. I'm just gonna go home and throw myself on the bed and just sleep, Yeah. Ready? It's me over here. Yeah, come. Help me here, please, buddy. Buddy, my buddy Shady. You playing, you ain't know what's going on in Union. Yeah. He tell me before he came across. We have a election to win. That's why he ain't watching on. Or they don't trust Shady. Do not trust him, please. Shady, my God, is a bread knife. Don't trust him. All right, that's it. You ready? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we know you've been waiting. Coming in from the left corner. Ladies and gentlemen. And stream me out, right? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming in from the left corner. The one you've been waiting for. Get ready for the one, the only, all the way from Taiwan. Let's get it going. This is Chester's Questions.
This is Chester's Questions. Are you resisting change? Are you resisting change? Are you resisting change? Change that you know you need. Change that you know your body needs. You know your mind needs the change. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't realize that your very soul needs the change. St. Paul said to us some 2,000 years ago, "Be ye renewed by the transformation of your mind." I asked the question, are you resisting change? Change that you know, but maybe, as I said, you don't know. Remember, Socrates reminded us that there are 4 types of people, which my father taught me as a young boy, when he said, "Chester, the only thing I know is that I don't know anything." And he was paraphrasing Socrates. There are 4 types of people: those that know, and they know that they know. There are those who know, but they don't know that they know. There are those who don't know, and they know they don't know. And there are those who don't know, and they don't know that they don't know. You'll find a lot of politicians in that category. No disrespect to any politicians. And remember, when I talk about politicians, when I criticize politicians, I'm criticizing the role of politicians. It is not an ad hominem attack on the person. I have no right or power to do that to anyone. And that is wrong. That is a sin. That is missing the mark. We are all playing roles, but that is the irony of the situation. Persons become CEO and they think that's who they are. Journalist, lawyer, doctor, street sweeper, it doesn't matter. These are all roles. Mother, father, brother, sister, these are all roles that we are playing. It is not who we are. That is not your identity. The Rastafarians actually have a lot right in their belief system. I and I. That is who you are. Higher I and this I. And the lower I, if you will, the human I is nothing without the higher I. And that is what we're here on earth, I believe, to find out. Who am I? So you are resisting change, but it's your brain. It is not you, it is your brain on behalf of you that's resisting the change. And the problem is that most of us do not realize, do not make real the fact that our brains are dictating to us. more particularly so the left hemisphere of the brain. So if you do not manage your brain will manage you. When we look at our history, we will see that this is what has happened. Colonial powers, Europeans, dictated by their own left brains, dictated to 25% of the landmass of the rest of the world as far as the British Empire was concerned. The British Empire at one point dictated to 25% of the land mass of the earth what was to be done and who they are. The Incentians at one point thought that we were British. Pax et Justitia. That was given to us by the British. It hasn't changed. The Constitution hasn't changed. The laws haven't changed. We're still very colonial in our thinking. Look at the garb of the policemen and policewomen. Look at the garb of the lawyers. It has not changed. My good friend Jomo, my brother Grant, the Prime Minister, and a host of wonderful people all wear the same clothes when they go into court. The clothes, the garb of colonialism. For all we want to say about reparations and the British, this, that, and the next, we're still wearing the clothes that they gave to us, just as you would give clothes to poor people who can't afford it. Quite funny, isn't it? It's not just lawyers, it's everyone. Jacket and tie. We still wear the same clothes. We have not yet escaped the dictatorial power of the left hemisphere of our very own brains. So we blame the British, but really one has to take responsibility for one's actions. So let us be aware that the change that we need to make has to first come from oneself, whoever that oneself is. And it is not your brain. Your brain is not you. Your ego is not you. So what change do we need to make in our lives? Basically, all human beings need to make the same change. I bet you have too much fat on your body right now. Too much adipose tissue, as they call it in the medical field, in the field of nutritionists. That fat on your belly or on your thighs, or maybe you need to change that bad habit that your brain acquired when you were a teenager, decades ago. And you, or rather your brain, still practices that bad habit. Why do you need to change? Why do we need to change? Because your situation, your surrounding context, it's wearing you down. It's killing you softly. My surrounding context, to some degree, is killing me softly. As I said in my last broadcast, that's why I left St. Vincent, because the physical, social, socio-political, socio-economic, spiritual, psycho-social, economic surrounding context of St. Vincent was killing me softly. So I had to escape the clutches, the gravity of St. Vincent. And I'm thankful for those people who helped me to escape what was becoming my killing force, my killing field. But it's not about me. But I am seeking to share my personal story, because really it is all of us and our personal stories. We are all the same. That's why when you point a finger, three are pointing back at you, and one up to God, your thumb up to God. We're all in this together, folks. I'm not condemning anybody. I'm not critiquing anybody. I am asking us to look at ourselves honestly. And I'm saying that when you perform the role of politician, you are entering a dangerous zone. And you are cutting yourself off from real life. Not a judgment. This is not a judgment on any person. It is a judgment on a role that we choose to play. I am saying, it is my thesis, it is my claim that political parties and politics is not in any way in alignment with the progress of any people anywhere on the planet. the United States of America, or rather the disunited States of America, is now the world's, and has been for a long time, the world's glaring example of what I'm talking about. That political parties and party politics is not in alignment with the progress of any people. So we need to change, and we are resisting change. Why? You know, there was a popular song 50 years ago, made popular by Dr. Roberta Flack. She received a honorary doctorate from the Berklee College of Music, so I address her as I should, Dr. Roberta Flack. But 50 years ago, she was just Roberta Flack. She was just Roberta Flack. And she sang she sang a song that she made very popular. Some of us over a certain age may know it. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Now that song, if we look at it from a St. Vincent and the Grenadines perspective, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is an entity which is immersed in party politics. Every aspect of life in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is impacted in the worst way. Impacted like how one car slams into another in a road accident. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is a political road accident, impacted by party politics and the people in the party. Someone is pounding your pain with their power, if I may paraphrase Dr. Flack. Stinging your life with their words, serenading you to a slow death while sapping your strength. Let me share a quote with you. When you are powerful and irrationality grips you, and it takes a long time for you to have a catharsis, a cleansing of this, unquote. I will repeat it. When you are powerful and irrationality grips you, and it takes a long time for you to have a catharsis, a cleansing of this, unquote. So a catharsis, of course, is, you know, as it says, a cleansing. You get it off your chest. You get rid of this dis-ease, this irrationality. So who do you think said that? That's actually a quote from Dr. the Honorable Ralph Ewart Gonsalves, my friend, with whom I disagree politically, and who has an election to lose, is my thinking. And the thinking of many others in St. Vincent. I think about at least 80,000 people in St. Vincent agree with me. This is an election. The next election is an election for the ULP to lose, without a doubt. In fact, you know what I think? I think that Ralph actually wants to get out of this unholy mess that he has created. But the system, he's a prisoner to the system, because unless you have the testicular fortitude and the moral compass of a James Fitzallen Mitchell, who could demit office, who could basically surrender all politically. The average person can't do that, and James Mitchell was above average. I am putting it to Ralph. I am putting it to our Prime Minister, to the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that he should do the same, demit office, and allow the party to go on without him towards the elections. And Ralph, take your life in a different direction, in a direction that I think you should have taken it 50 years ago. But that's not my decision. However, I am a citizen of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it is my right to express my thoughts about the present and the way forward. So So here is Ralph saying, when you are powerful, as if he is not powerful. Albeit he was referring to politicians to the north of us, whose actions we have seen in recent days, what has happened. All the red states. You know, red is a dangerous color. Red is the color of the devil. It's the color of danger. It's the color of, yes, the color of don't go there. When you are powerful, says Ralph, and irrationality grips you, and it takes a long time for you to have a catharsis, a cleansing of this. So this is what Ralph is experiencing now, this irrationality. All politicians experience it when they are in power. The opposition, they're not experiencing it so much, but still they do, right? None of your damn business. That's an irrational thought. But here's the thing. All of us are irrational because the left brain of the human being and of other animals is irrational. So actually we cannot get away from this irrationality because that is the go-to default position of the left hemisphere of the brain. It is an irrational brain. We are irrational. But when you become a politician and you assume this power, this irrationality gets worse. So the manipulators in Israel who have political power and the manipulators in the United States who have political power, their irrationality, to which Ralph was referring at the time when he made the statement, that irrationality is at an all-time high. It doesn't, I mean, that is the devil incarnate, politicians in power. So I am saying that I empathize, I can understand, because I have learned that we do have irrational brains. That is what the human brain is. It's an irrational brain. It's an emotional brain that thinks. We do not have thinking brains that emote. The human brain is emotional. That is how we make decisions. We make decisions using our emotions. I like that color. I like that shape. I remember when this happened, and you buy based on emotions. And Google knows that. They all know that. When you click, it's all because of dopamine in our brains. It's emotion. Chemical messengers running through, neurochemical messengers. So I'm saying all of this in the context of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that we have to understand that the change we need to make has to be a cognitive process. It has to move from emotion, and we have to realize that we are making decisions in an irrational manner. But you have to move it from irrational to rational. You've got to think about what this decision means. Let me say something else. There's no evidence to suggest that there's a correlation between intelligence and moral conduct. That's a quote from Jordan Peterson, a psychiatrist that you may know. He's a popular YouTuber. He says, in other words, just because you're smart or you're bright, as we say in the Caribbean, just because you're smart does not mean, in fact, that you're a good person. He didn't say that. I'm paraphrasing. In fact, and I quote him again, what that implies is that because you have brains, because you're smart, because you are cerebrally advanced, you could be a lot better at being worse. So the more brains you have, as the Calypsonian exposer Earl Isles said decades ago in his song, Too Much Brains. We have too much brains in this country. And the more brains you have, the better you are at being a politician, a manipulator who misleads. There's a book which I referred to before, The Master and His Emissary, The Divided Brain and the Making of the Western World. The author, Ian McGilchrist, a psychologist, he says the left hemisphere gives narrow, sharply focused attention to detail, but it doesn't understand the larger context. Actually, this is taken from a documentary based on the book. The left hemisphere of the human brain sees objects in relation to their usefulness. The left hemisphere understands only the explicit, not the implicit. So the left hemisphere does not understand sarcasm. It does not understand metaphor. It does not understand simile. It does not understand humor. Yes, your left brain, my left brain. It is the right brain that does that. The left hemisphere is in charge of the right hand. The left hemisphere is in charge of anything on the right side of the body. The right hemisphere of the brain is in charge of the left side of the body. So when you use your right hand, which is the hand that manipulates, most people in the world are right-handed. When you use your right hand, you're using the left hemisphere, which is not the master, but the emissary. The left hemisphere of the brain cannot make human connections. This is scientific fact. The left hemisphere of the brain does not understand relationships. It does not understand humor. The left hemisphere of the brain does not understand tone of voice. Things and people are not unique and individual, but groups. That's how the left hemisphere sees human beings, not as an individual. I don't see you for who you are from my left hemisphere, but the left hemisphere groups people so that it can organize and sort and file in a system of rules and linear conditions. So politicians are very much dictated to by their left hemisphere, and then they in turn dictate to others. On its own, the left hemisphere of the brain has no sense of the whole. W-H-O-L-E. Even people are seen as body parts. I'll say that again. The left hemisphere of the human brain sees other people as body parts, not as a whole human being. The world of the left hemisphere is like that. It shatters the world into an assortment of bits without meaning. Now, the right hemisphere of the brain, on the other hand, literally, sees a broad view of the world. The right hemisphere is the master of the brain. The right hemisphere of the brain interconnects with the world. The right hemisphere understands and facilitates relationships, body language, facial expression, and implicit meaning. The right hemisphere engages with life, and it understands story. It understands metaphor. It understands the bigger picture. It is universal. The right hemisphere perceives how humanity fits into the whole of creation. Let us think about this. Let us think about who we are, where we are. Are we hiding behind the fig leaf of ignorance and political misdirection? Are you resisting change? And who are you? Become more aware of who you are and who is doing your thinking. Is it your left hemisphere or your right hemisphere? What is left? What is right? I'm Chester, and this is Chester's Questions.
There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be. I won't tell no lie. They say the sun and a shine for all, but I in some people world, yet never shine at all. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I love you, you call me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, Tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar.
We're gonna chase those crazy ballets out of town. Chase those crazy ballets out of a town. I and I build the cabin. I and I plant the corn. Didn't my people before me slave for this country? Now you look me with a scorn. Then you heat up all my corn. We're gonna chase those crazy. Chase them crazy. Chase those crazy ballets out of town. Still a little bit, still stop, still till you don't stop, still let up party lady. Start a little, start let up, stop, still build your penitentiaries. We build your schools. Brainwash education.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bing.
Good morning, my brother.
How are you?
I am doing well. How are
You're
you?
doing well. I
am.
hope you and Shady doing good.
Yeah.
I listened to your program this morning, and I have to really and sincerely say that, you know, we moving in a backward direction with some of our talk. For instance, I listened to the man saying how people gloating about what happened to the car boat and the cruise ship wharf and stuff like that. I don't think nobody gloating. I think from some points of view, people are saying that some of the things that is happening is things that should never happen. Number one, the car boat should have never been ever going to the cruise ship boat, because you have 23 years plus to do some repairs and some upgrade to the Kingston port. Never been done. You have the Camden Park port. Yes, it is a smaller port. Could take the boat. It could take it. Don't have it, but it's a small place to put what you want to put down there. However, you still have the Camden Park port in need of repairs, and it is not being done. It is not being done under this government. They want to build new. Now, maintenance and repairs in St. Vincent the Grenadines look like it gone out of the window, because you have the courthouse, the main courthouse by the in Central Kingston right there. You have that. When I was there couple of years ago, I was pointing out that it had trees growing out of the guttering in the top, out of the building in the top. They never clean it until the Cuban president came to St. Vincent. We need to bring those people in more and more and let them stay in St. Vincent a little bit longer. I think we could get more done. You have the Kingston Vegetable Market that need a decent power washing, cleaning up. You have the Atley Hall Marina. It's in a disaster down there. You have the roads in Edinburgh. Bing, I want to tell you something what happened in Edinburgh this weekend. We had a lot of rain. And God knows why he do things in his time and why things happen. The gutter heading to the top of Edinburgh from by the Panyard, they have a 6-inch pipe to take the water. Bing. And I sent a video to couple people. I think I sent it to you too. And that water coming from Young and up by Dr. Kirby, all that, they put it to go in a 6-inch pipe. Before it reaches 6-inch pipe, the pipe block and the water overflow the road. And from the Panyard to Battery Hill Corner, and where they have the slip drain and they put down some aggregate to fix the road. It dig out the water, dig out the whole of that and make a gutter in the aggregate, dig it right back out. Now, that's something that they just did not too long ago. Now they have to go back and do it all over again because they have the water that dig out that whole thing over the weekend. And these are the kind of things that when people talk, they say people criticizing the country. Now, I keep listening to the guy and he keeps saying people coming in, meaning people on the live and people from overseas. Us national from overseas. We got a lot of talk and we come in and say we're going to do this and we're going to do that. We can't do much. We could talk, we could point out things. Some people home could point out, but some people home get so fed up, they get immune to seeing the things, and it come like another day in town. They just don't do nothing about it. They just don't say nothing. But people who come in and want to see improvement, say things. And to have people come on and talk in this kind of nonsense. And I agree with you 100%. I agree with you like 90%. When they had left hand Lenny and they start to gloat about the wharf, they went into parliament in the opposition. They went into parliament. They raised it in parliament about what happened and to the cruise ship boat and it ain't gonna work. It is what we have. The cruise ship boat, Bing, I am not asking you, I am telling you. It is in need of desperate repairs. The fenders, the rubber fenders that keeps the ship off keep the metal of the ship off the concrete of the wharf. The rubber fenders, a lot of them had already fall off. I am not asking you. I drive my boat around there, I fish around that area, I go around that area all the time. And anybody could tell you, all that is in need of desperate repairs. It's not gonna happen. Something else is gonna happen, and they say people gloating. People are just telling you gotta upgrade, you gotta maintain, and you got to repair what you have. You just can't talk about building new and building new and building new. That's not how it works. It always have to be upgraded. So when you see people talking this kind of nonsense and people point out this is what has to be done and that is what has to be done, and I look at the Annisvale area on the weekend from Graves go down there with all the water coming down there, and I say to myself, why would you build a hospital before you put in the infrastructure to take the water from those areas and push it over into the gutter? You have to put in either box drain or a culvert or something heavy to take the water over. You have to put in proper drainage on the top to drain the water off the top into the main drain. These are things that they don't do. And when people talk, they say people criticizing the government. I will talk about it. I don't care which government. Government doesn't matter. It matters that you do the thing right. You should not have no water from what Sikke Grave did so all day that was flooded this weekend. You should not have that happening when you could have put in the infrastructure to take the water over to the river and turn it down into the sea. You should not have it. You should not have it. So what you're going to do? Build the hospital and flood it like they flood Ace and all over the places and the airport used to flood? You're going to continue to just watch the water come off the hill when you get some heavy rains? That's what you're going to do? And say nature? That's what they say. Is nature. Well, it's not no nature do nothing like that. You have to have preventative maintenance. Bing. That's my talk for the day.
The left
Have a good
brain and the right brain, according to Chester Connell.
I agree with him 100%. Have a good one, Big.
All right, thank you, my brother. 451-1069 or 455-1069. That's the fixed line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
In 1998 or thereabouts, I wrote a column, The Price of Arrogance. Somebody might want to return to it, The Price of Arrogance. Because I heard people talking to you this morning and to the rest of the country, and it was none but arrogance. But let them continue. And while we're talking, Doug, because of the water table in that area there, you got a major problem, Doug. They could dig all the drains they want, but let them continue. Now, as to the cruise ship and the boat that brings the cars and so on. Now, there was no, you hear them saying about 60% damage? Then you should ask the guy where to present you with that figure. There was no assessment done from any technician to cause them to do what they did to send the ship up there. But now that you have that has been damaged, you need to go down there now, get the engineers to go down there and check not only that size of a boat they hit in that thing. You have to now go and get your engineers, not no gut feeling, to make sure that everything is okay. And the insurance company, the companies that insure those ships, will also have to be satisfied that cruise ship terminal up there is secure. You would have to even get maybe divers in the water to check it out. So when they come with this stuff, there was no cost benefit analysis done for that port they're building along the road. But you should ask them why the international companies who were approached for the loans to build it, why they backed out. And they should tell us too why finally the East Caribbean Bank or whatever it name, why was the documents, why was the CEO fired? Why? Did he make a loan that the majority of them feel cannot be repaid anytime? Was that why he was removed? Well, somebody went writing a 50-page document about how he was removed unjustifiably. I wonder why that was so. And let me go back again. I was living in New York. Not only did they celebrate, carry on. Then I got the tapes where people were actually recording the things and sending them to me in New York. Not only there, but you remember the prison as well? You remember the behavior at the prison? Where people were encouraging the prisoners to misbehave? I don't like to use the words, but in this case, karma is a hell of a thing, not true. I go on.
The left brain and the right brain. The left brain and the right brain. Left brain and the right brain. Good morning,
yes,
caller, your life.
Good morning, Mr. Bing.
Good morning. Good morning.
Joseph.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
You know, I sat here and my mind reflecting, the more things change, the more it remains the same. Mr. Bing, it's me again. That's going to be my radio name. It's me again. So when you hear this voice, you will describe me as me again. Now I listen to Mr. Candyman. My heart is heavy. Mr. Candyman is saying to we Vincentians that if we have any ideas or anything to say, we seem to have to consult him first in order for him to give us approval. Because he came in such a disrespectful way. As usual, this is the government that we are under, really disrespectful to the citizen of this country. Now he's talking about those persons who call their export and they can't make money here in St. Vincent. They will have to be exported. But you know what I conclude after I hear him? Let me say to Mr. Candyman, thank you for the no sport. And I want you to mark that word, no sport. Because X, really and truly, I understand when I was going to school, anytime I get something wrong, they put an X. So they are wrong and he's right. So here's the one who can explain to Vincentians. And if we have ideas, it can count with them. I am saying, Mr. Candyman, we belongs to St. Vincent and Grenadines. Whether you all want to say we pull down or we pull up, I ask the question, what happens to Little Tokyo? What happens to the Arkley Hall Marina? What happens to the bus stops them on the streets where when rain comes you can't even shelter when you're there to catch bus? You understand what I'm saying? Are these not in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Or probably they wasn't, what you call modern. When the port in Camden Park was built, it was at a modern time. You understand, Mr. Candyman? When the port in Kingston, after so many years, at the time it was built, Mr. Candyman, it was modern. But I hope that this modern one that we build in here, and I say we are, because I'm part of that, even though I may not support it being done the way that it is being done. Mr. Candyman, did the hurricane that came here did anything to the modern port? That's a question to you, Mr. Candyman. And have a good day until we meet again, as Jomo say. Thank you, Mr. Bing.
Thank you, sir. I don't think we will take any more. I'm sorry for those of you who call in. We cannot take any more. Let's go now to Dr. Richards. It's now time for Dr. Richards' segment. Let's go, Shady. Let's go. Let's bring in Doc.
Let's check in with the doc and look at things with a wider lens. Pastor Richards on OMG.
All right, it's now time for Doc. Doc, good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Morning, Bing. Morning. Merry Christmas.
We've seen it. We're feeling it in here as well too. Good morning.
We starting earlier and earlier every year, but I'm loving it. You walk in the supermarket, Christmas music playing, vans are playing. Some vans are playing Christmas music. Here and there, I just love it. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you are doing well wherever you are, and all of the listeners that have stayed around to hear the wrap up of this program. I appreciate you. So many different things you could be doing, but you chose to stay around for the wrap up. I have a couple of the big topic for today is really, and I'm not going to run from it. Actually, my daughter asked me. She said, "Dad, you're going to talk about that port issue, the cruise ship berth, pier, whatever you want to call it." I'm like, everybody's talking about it. I want to give some perspectives. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. I hope the matter is resolved really, really expeditiously, and that we are back to normal. So many people have looked forward to this cruise ship season. But what I want to address is how we approach what has befallen us as Vincentians. The cruise ship season is a significant season within our economic year, and what purportedly transpires, how much we get off these ships coming here. Sometimes we never know, how they spend their dollars everywhere that they spend their dollar. We never know where it all takes place. We know who the big players are, the tour people. We know who the big players are. We know who made the big bucks of the cruise ships coming here. You can do your calculations of that only. I think they continue to be a significant player in our economy. And so any negative at all on that aspect, on that sector of our economy will have spin-offs all across the board if you understand how economics, the system works. And so every Vincentian ought to be concerned and anxious that the thing gets resolved quickly. But as I listen to the debate, and not only here on Boom, but I have my ears attuned, as I listen to the debate, a number of things are coming across to me, and I'm going to comment on them this morning. Even as I listen to Boom today, it resonated again and again. I'm reminded, and let me try to go through them systematically. In the first case, I have questions about our respect for expertise, not just in relation to the cruise ship issues, but just about any issue. Vincentians have an opinion on. I'm not saying that's bad. You have an opinion. We articulate, whether from economics to work dynamics, to trade union issues, to leadership issues, road construction, drainage, hospital, health issues, on education issues, you name it, any issue. And I've been listening to Boom for a long time. I've been on here for a long time. We have opinions on every issue, on how cruise ship industry run, on structural engineering and how to assess damage and everything. We have opinions. And that's good. Are you listening? You're listening, right? You're listening. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dogging you. You have an opinion. I love that. Did you hear me say, I love that? I love that. Have your opinions. You're entitled to them. But what I have seen, and I have experienced it, I have seen where time and again, the popularity of, it doesn't even have to be popular, but once you have an opinion, the ease with which you second guess expertise. There's not a real high respect, I think, for knowledge, education, expertise, and experience. And the place that ought to hold, I don't get the sense that it's highly respected. We dog anyone, we criticize anyone, we tear down any position. We may have spent 5 minutes researching something on Facebook, and a man may have spent 2, 3, 4 decades in a particular field. We don't care. We don't. We rubbish, we ridicule. I mean, I've seen, and leadership is quite an interesting endeavor. Leadership is quite an interesting, it really is. Because, take for example myself, I have spent decades researching, reading, writing, doing literature review, checking best practices and all of that, investing umpties, gazillion of hours in understanding what I do and how to do it best. And on any given day, you can be second guessed by someone who thinks that you are doing rubbish and saying rubbish. There's a real, and leaders experience this. Sometimes leaders who chat the way. A man is at the top of the tree. Imagine a tree. A man is at the top of the tree looking ahead as a leader. He can see way ahead. A man who can climb is at the bottom of the tree, trying to give direction as to where you should go, how you should go, and when you should get there. And he can't even see ahead. He is not positioned to see. It's a reality of life. It doesn't just come by dint of wishing. It takes hard work, discipline, experience, being in the grunt of the thing, to be positioned to make certain decisions and to lead in a particular direction that often the masses of the people will never see. But they will yet have an opinion. They will yet have an opinion. And they will yet second guess you. And they will, beyond second guessing you, they will ridicule what you have carefully thought out. So sink that where you want to sink it and do with it what you will. But it is the truth. On the one hand, I respect people for their opinions. But on the other hand, I'm recognizing that a Facebook expert or a Google king might well transplant or supplant a man of expertise and experience. And he might even be more popular and more accepted. He might even have more sway than the guy who has expert knowledge. We have to be very careful of that, all right? Can't let the blind lead the blind. This is not ad hominem. This is just, we need to, Frank, I'm coming to you. Frank De Silva, I'm coming to you. And Chester too. Time permitting, I'll get to Chester. So while on the one hand, there needs to be the respect for expertise, hear me, Doug. Doug, hear me. There also alongside that needs to be the right to interrogate. So you are right. While on the one hand, a man might have the training, the experience, and the education to lead in a particular direction, that does not mean that he is above being questioned. Some of you were upset at Candyman this morning. He did what he needed to do. That's his job. He did what he needed to do. But you do what you need to do also. He is there to present a particular position, and that's what he does. But Candyman knows it. He knows it. That people have the right to question what he said and what he proposed, what he put out there, and everything that Candyman put on the line with respect to his explanation or the official explanation. I suspect that by dint of his position, that his explanations are official. But people have a right to dig into the thing. People have a right to question about structural damage. Has there been any structural damage at all to the birth? I mean, I watched the damage there on US 95 or wherever it was that ship, cargo ship. It wasn't going very fast. It was not going very fast at all. And it hit a couple of the pylons and the entire bridge came down. Apparently, the physics of the thing, the sheer force and mass and velocity, those of you who study physics, you know when you combine force and mass and velocity, how destructive that can be. And what might seem to be a 5 mile an hour impact can be very, very destructive. So people have the right, people listening have the right to question and ask, is that, okay, once you get the car boat out of there, how safe? It's not what the eye can see. If the pair was impacted, even at a very, very slow pace, you have mass, you have velocity, you have force bringing to a fulcrum. Well, not necessarily a fulcrum, but that you have that impact. What's it going to do? How compromises the port? People have a right to question that, and Candyman knows that. People have a right to question if this is going to affect the calls that are coming in. When I say calls, I mean the ships that will call on the port. People have a right to question. People have a right to question who does the investigation. Bing was right to ask who's got, you put the rat to guard the cheese. Was it Bing? Something? Maybe that was in my mind. Or he asked, would you put the cops to investigate the cops? I think that's what he asked.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but you have a right to ask that. Nobody ought to be offended. So when I think of the issue, you have, I am with Candyman. I am with Candyman in saying, come on, we have people in government position institutionally who have expertise on this thing, way more expertise in their little finger than we can have in all of us. So we need to hear the people with expertise. Candyman is right. But I am with all those who are saying, but we still have the right to question. So where does this leave us? I come to Frank. And Frank made an important point about arrogance, the folly of arrogance. Arrogance on either side, and of course I'm using the port issue, the birth issue as my lightning rod. Arrogance on this side of the official position that we have the expertise, we have the port authority, we have the people coming in to check, we have we got this. Yeah, but an arrogance that says shut your mouth and don't ask us any question won't work. I'm not saying that Candyman did that. I am not saying that Candyman did that. But there are some who are assuming, boy, he came across as arrogant. All right. So if there is any arrogance on the side of those who are leading, Frank, you're right. That's folly. But likewise, on the side of those who are asking questions, if there is any arrogance at all on your part that your position is right and some of the negative views that come out in the opinions, that is the only perspective, the only view of the prism, that there is no other way to dissect and analyze what's happening up there at our cruise ship berth. If that is your position, that only negative can come out of it, and this becomes a leverage, a lever to use for criticism, that level of arrogance is equally as bad. I warn against that. Chester now, because I only have limited time. I wish I could dig deep. But Chester now, I love listening to Chester. He stimulates my thoughts and he provokes my thinking in so many different ways. This thing that he's doing with brain. So Chester, please know that I have the highest regard and the highest respect for you. And when we question each other or I bounce back something, it just simply means that I'm engaging and that you got me thinking. All right. So Chester, please understand that. Your thing on openness to change, you are on point. You are absolutely on point. And with respect to the pair issue, the wharf, the cruise ship berth issue, with respect to that, we can get so entrenched, concretized and calcified in our positions that we are defending, that the Candyman and those from the official point of view, you defend a little bit too much. You put out a position out there and you feel that, and the psychology of it, I don't have the time to explain, but there's a psychology that once you put a position out, you own it, and it becomes, any attack on that becomes an attack on you, and you fiercely defend it. You're defensive, and those on the other side also very defensive. What we need is more listening. Chester is right. More listening. And when you listen, left brain, right brain, instruct each other. When you listen and there is openness to understanding what Candyman is saying, and Candyman is open to hear and Candyman and his cohorts are open to hearing what the Vincentian population is saying. And we are open to change on either side. Now, that's what I love. So Chester, you onto something there, but uphill battle there, because the nature and construct of the human psyche, and take it from me also, that's an area of my studies. All right. And I know you're reading a good book. I'm also reading a good book on how the brain functions. All right. And all the personality and psychology stuff. The human psyche is such that we are not hardwired to change. All right. The evolution, let me be careful how I use that word, the evolving nature of who we are over a long period of time necessitates change on the basis of survival. So we change by force rather than by our own human volition, but we are not people of change. And that is why we become calcified and defend positions and not open to listening. So Chester, you're right. One thing I want to correct you on as I end though, I didn't like what you said about the color red, and this has nothing to do with parties and politics. So I just didn't like it when you said the color red is, a lot of people, their favorite color is red. And half the Vincentian, almost half the Vincentian population. I'm not including myself in it, okay? Because if you said the same thing about yellow, I would equally defend it. I didn't particularly like the reference to the red being the color of evil or the devil or something like that. Bing, you might correct me because I don't want to quote him wrong, right? And you know, I stuff like that I consider to be even if Chester means well. Don't get me wrong, Chester means well, but sometimes he's so passionate that some of the things come across in a way that people, whether you're red or they're yellow, you're my Vincentian brothers and sisters, and I will not castigate anyone on the basis of color. And to pick, especially in a country that is so color divided, to pick one color and to say that that color is the color of evil or the color. Fact be known, red is the color of Christ. It's the blood, the crimson blood. Red is the color. Red is the color of the blood of Jesus Christ. And in theological and religious circles, when I got my doctoral degree and all of that, decked out in red. All right, so but even if you have thoughts to things like these, and not just to Chester, but that is instructive to all of our Vincentian population. Oh gosh, we are brothers and sisters. Let us not castigate, villainize, and put on the on the outcast list those who are of a particular color. We are one, whether you're red or yellow, we are one. And don't make one color more evil than the other. That's all I have. I have more to say, actually, but that's where I will stop today.
Oh, wow. What an interesting morning. Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you very much. Quite an interesting morning indeed. I enjoyed the morning this morning. I must say that. Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you. And as per usual, what you do. Yeah? Shady, give me the pen instrumental, please. Yeah. Listen, it's been a great morning. Let's take it to them on a Tuesday. I'm going to leave you. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Yeah? Don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow morning. But I'm going to leave you with this morning. Yeah? This is something that interesting that happened. I'm standing by the street, minding my own business, and this happened. Yeah, this happened. I didn't call, I didn't ask. A vehicle come down, it passed me, then it reversed, and this happened. Yeah, I'm sure you guys might enjoy it. I've seen this. Let's put a smile on your face as we leave this morning. Shady, and yeah. I'm saying, let's leave you with a smile on your face this morning. But it really did happen, and I'm sorry I didn't catch all of it. Sorry, the phone lines are ringing. No more calls for the morning, right? I'm sorry I didn't catch all of it. But hey, shitty, I'm not doing something like that. Come on, listen.
Mr. Whether or not, if it is stress from the PM, why your head is so bald and so on and PM?
Yeah, angry. Yeah. How about you?
Me 100%
you get taken care of good.
I have to be well care of.
You have to be well taken care of.
Because I'm a citizen of this country.
You eat it from the trough.
Anything he put the food into.
Anything he put the food
He put the food into, I will eat it. Once he wouldn't kill me.
And your PM ain't gonna kill you?
No.
Because you eating from the trough. You eating good.
That's right.
It's well taken care of.
Yeah.
Could send us to Kenton now?
Anytime you could do that.
All right, my brother. Mr. Good,
all the time.
And keep eating from the trough. Keep eating from the... And I keep talking on the radio. Stress. I will keep getting stress.
Goodness,
you too, my brother.
Man says no matter what the PM put it into, he will eat it. It doesn't matter what the PM put it into, he will eat it.
as he eat from the trough. Listen, guys, have yourself a Shady. You should see the other one that Omo did. Oh, there's another one. It went viral, and this guy, yeah, he did it over. That one was funny. That one is funny. Yeah. This happened. I mean, I'm just there standing minding my own business. This man reverse back up. You the talking on the radio and on my PM every day, every morning, every day. I said, what? Who are you? What are you talking about, guy? And then this happened. I pull out my phone. I didn't catch it in time.
Whether or not, if it is stress from the PM, why your head is so ball and so on and PM?
Yeah. Angry. Yeah. What about you?
Me 100%
you get taken care of good.
I have to be well care of.
You have to be well taken care of.
Because I'm a citizen of this country.
You eat it from the trough.
Anything he put the food into.
Anything he put the food
He put the food into, I will eat it. Once he wouldn't kill me.
And your PM ain't gonna kill you?
No.
Because you eating from the trough, you eating good.
That's right.
It's well taken care of.
Yeah.
Let's send us a now.
Anytime you go do that.
Right, my brother. Mr. Good,
all the time.
And keep eating from the trough.
Well, I'm from the citizens of Madagascar.
And I keep
listen, you guys get all of it. I just pulled out my phone. I said, you know what? Let me capture him, because he just reversed back and just started engaging me and this and that, and you being on the radio every morning. I'm like, so why are you listening? Yeah, I have to listen because I want to hear what you're saying about my PM, but I have to. I said, but you can switch. No, I'm not switching. You know, I want to know is it because whether or not, and that's where you went to, if the PMs are making me ball and angry and this and that. I said, well, you have to defend your PM. You eat them from the trough. He said, I'll eat whatever he put it into, or anything he put it into, I'll eat from it. I thought it was funny. I had fun. I hope I see him again. I hope I see you again, guy. You know, have yourself a great one. I know you're listening. He listens. He say he listen. I listen to you every morning. I listen to everybody every morning. He say he love pasta. I know why. He say he love pasta. Pasta's the only one. He don't like Jomo. He said, I don't like Jomo. He love pasta. He said. All right, guys, have yourself a great one. I'm going to church tomorrow morning. Yeah, have some fun this morning. Listen, be good today, all right? And I need to tell myself this. Put a smile on your face today as well. No matter what stress may come your way, hey, smile it away. That's my mantra. My therapist tell me that. Smile it away, all right? Just smile it away. Today, it is a new day. Tomorrow will be another day, all right? Forget about what happened yesterday. Smile it away. I'm going to love you, folks. I'll be back tomorrow morning to smile it away with you again.
Tune in and win with Share Out the Christmas.
Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio.
Young got no money back calling me splurge. Let me jump right out the curb.
New year, different lane.
And we're telling all.
Boom 1069. Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.